Hello? 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 Hopefully everything's working okay. Alright. That seems to be good. Thankfully the game opened up. um, I don't know, I always have a mild concern that, like, I'll try and boot up a game and then it'll be like, oops, sorry, you have to download a 100 GB patch in order to play it. No, it's fine. um, no, I'm good, I'm good. But hello everyone! Hopefully everything's working okay. Let me just do a quick mic check. Also, yes, I am full screen today. Something I've never done before. But I thought for this, it might be a fun thing to try. I don't intend on this being the norm, though. Just a one-off. But first of all, let me just do a little mic check. Checking, testing, 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 testing. Test, 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 test. I should really look up some good like vocal warm-ups or something to do instead. But I am embarrassed of saying something silly. I mean, that's what I do all the time anyway, so I don't know what I'm worried about. But anyway, check, check. And yeah, okay, everything seems to be good. Nice to get that out of the way. Alright, hello everybody, welcome to Thursday, a very unusual day for me to be streaming on. I never usually do this. But today is a bit of a special case, as it is the official release day for Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. And yes, I say Xenoblade instead of Xenoblade. I don't know which of the two pronunciations is actually correct. It's kind of hard to know how to pronounce a fictional word. And I don't even think it's like it's just the title, it's not like it's an actual thing. Yeah, so I say Xenoblade, and that's how I will continue to pronounce it for the foreseeable future until I'm proven otherwise. Oh, the screen's going black. What's that about? I'm concerned. The screen went. Oh, okay. It's just resetting the thing. Anyway, so yeah, this is Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. It's not a new game. This is a remaster of a game that released back on the Wii U in 2000 something or other, and I've never played it. This is my first time playing it. I've never played the original. I've never played this. I want to give like before we start the game, I just want to take some time to chill, chat, and just explain myself. First of all, hopefully everything's working okay and you can hear me, you can hear the game. You can see, as you can see, I'm in a little box on the side of the screen here. In case you're wondering what my background is, it's Twilight Town, because I like Twilight Town, and also when I was looking through my video game backgrounds folder, it was the first one I saw, and I was just kind of like, alright. So I went with that one. So yeah, first of all, my if you're curious about my sort of history with this series of games, I have played all of the numbered Xenoblade Chronicles games, both 1, 2, and 3, and their respective DLCs and epilogues and such. And I adore them. I love them a lot. I totally recommend them if you're into RPGs, like big, open, 100-hour long epic fantasy adventures and stuff. I totally recommend them. They're right up my alley. I didn't get into the series until a couple years ago, actually, when I impulsively bought the definitive edition remaster of the first game for Switch, which I didn't get sooner because while everything about the game looked right up my alley, I wasn't sure I'd really be into the combat system, because the combat system looks kind of like an MMO sort of thing. But I decided to give it a try anyway, and thankfully I ended up loving it. The combat system is the kind of thing where it doesn't look all that interesting from the outside looking in, but once you get the hang of it, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye, and there's always a moment in these games where it just kind of clicks and everything just like makes sense, and it's really fun. And then there's like a lot of exploration and stuff like that. It's neat. And then I think so I played the first Xenoblade Chronicles game, and then I didn't play another one until Xenoblade Chronicles 3 got announced at a Nintendo Direct. It was actually a Nintendo Direct that I did a reaction for. So you can seek that out if you want to. It's nothing special. But yeah, so I originally was intending on skipping the second game and going straight to the third, because everything I had seen of the second game, like I heard that the second game was a little bit divisive, and certain aspects of it I wasn't sure about. But again, right before Xenoblade Chronicles 3 came out, I had already pre-ordered it, but right before it came out, like a couple weeks before, I impulsively felt the need to just get the second one, because I started seeing so many videos on it, and it looked more interesting the more I saw. And also I thought that my experience of the third game would probably be enhanced if I played the first two. So I ended up getting Xenoblade Chronicles 2 impulsively, and I got I even got like the special edition that has all the DLC included, because I thought, in the event that I adore this game, getting all the DLC right away would probably be a lot more cost effective than getting it separately later down the line. So it was a bit of a risk, but it ended up paying off because I ended up loving the second game as well. It did mean that because I was so busy playing the second game, I didn't beat it in time for the third game when it came out. So even though I pre-ordered the third game, it took me like a couple weeks to actually get to it, unfortunately. But as soon as I was done with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I went straight into 3 and played that, and I loved that one too. So yeah, and I've been hoping for a Switch port of this game, because it was on the Wii U, and I had a Wii U, and I used it a lot, but I wasn't really into Xenoblade Chronicles back then when I had my Wii U. And I thought that, you know, a Switch port of this game, like, I was just kind of holding out for it, just in case, because I thought that it was entirely possible that this could happen, and lo and behold, here we are. So yeah, this is Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. I've never played this, again, but and I do know a little bit about this game, not much in terms of story. I know the basic plot setup from trailers and stuff like that, and I know it's a lot more sci-fi and stuff like that, and blah 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 blah. But we'll get into it. I've seen some stuff. From what I can gather, because this game came out in between the first and second numbered games, so from what I've seen, the combat system seems to be more of an like an evolution of the first game's combat system, because the three numbered games each have very similar combat, but they are a little bit different between each other. But this one seems to be borrowing more from the first game. I imagine it's got its own bells and whistles too. Also, speaking of the numbered games, I do know that this game is largely disconnected from the numbered games, because the numbered games are they are pretty self-contained stories, but they are connected to each other in like really interesting ways. From what I gather, from what I've seen, this game is not, I don't think. This version, this new definitive edition, apparently does add new story stuff, so it's possible that there might be connections to the numbered games in there, but I have no idea. So yeah, that's the situation as I know it. We'll get into it, and I'll explain myself some more. Before continuing though, I would like to say that anyone who's seen my streams before would know that this is set up a little bit differently. Usually I stream with a streaming overlay. You know, it's blue and it's got like little diamond patterns on it, and it's you know, I like it. This time I'm going full screen for a couple reasons. One, I thought I'd just try it. I don't intend on this being the norm. This is kind of a one-off. And also because this is a first impression stream, so I thought this would be a nice way to differentiate it from my usual. And yeah, on that topic, this is a first impression stream. I do not intend on streaming this whole game. This is kind of just going to be a one-off. I'm just going to stream my first impressions of the game, and then I'm going to continue playing it on my own time, because it's really long, and it's like a giant open world thing. I just don't think that's good for me to stream. I can't stream something like that. But as a compromise, I thought streaming my first impressions would be better than nothing. Also, another reason why I'm going full screen for this stream is if in the event I want to edit this stream into a compilation, it'll be better for that. So, but that's a big what if. It depends how this all goes. Also, hi there, Gloom. How you doing? Rhine time? Oh, baby. Yeah, yeah, perhaps. Oh. If only. But how you doing, Gloom? I hope you're doing alright. Yeah, so hopefully everything's working. This is my first time with a full screen setup, so I don't know how well it's going to go. As you can see, I've got the chat box set up to the bottom left, and I've got me to the right. I've kind of, I took a peek at screenshots of this game to know where I could place things in a way that wouldn't get in the way of, like, HUD information. So I think I've set things up in a pretty decent way. So yeah, hopefully this is right. This is also just kind of a nice way to just sort of try this out. It is a bit different because I usually have the chat box above me to the right, but if I put the chat box above me to the right, to the top right, then it will be in the way of certain HUD elements, so I don't want to do that. Alright, I think I've explained myself thoroughly. So yeah, this is a first impression stream, so this is a one-off. I think the last time I did a stream like this was with Persona 3, if I recall correctly. Hold on, I'm just going to look into that. Because I feel like it's been a while since I did like a first impression stream of this, where it was just a one-off. Let me have a look-see. Oh wait, no. If I'm looking, yeah, I think it was Persona 3 Reload. That came out like a year ago. That was the last time I did like a first impression stream like this, where I was just playing the beginning of the game and nothing else. But for Persona 3 Reload, what I did with that game is I actually did 2 streams instead of 1. The reason, that wasn't my intention when I started, but the reason I did that is because the game is so long and it takes a while to really get into the thick of things that I thought, and also I was just having fun. So I did 2 just because it gave enough time to really get into the meat of the game. So I might do that here. I don't really know if this game has a particularly long start or slow start. I think maybe. So I might do 2 of these instead of just the 1, but it's kind of just we'll see how I feel when I get there. But anyway, I think I've waffled on long enough. How long have I been streaming now? For like... like 20 minutes? Okay. How about I get going, right? Also, this is my first time playing, so I don't know if the volume levels are set right, so let me know if the game ever gets too loud, so it's hard to hear me, but I'm going to check the options first. Also, I'm running out of breath because I've been talking so much. I'm so, like, excited. Oy, okay. Remember cursor, controller rumble, skipped mission acceptance, prompts, auto track missions, yeah. Subtitles, NPC dialogue, text speed, average fast. So let's just keep that as is. Okay, I might lower the volume of the game a little bit, just a smidgen. Invert x-axis, invert y-axis. Well, I'm going to want to invert that x-axis, yes. Manual camera responsiveness. I'm not going to bother with all that. I actually haven't used the Switch in a long time, so pressing the A button feels really weird. I think the last time I used the Switch was when I streamed Super Mario Galaxy, and that was like a couple months ago. Since then I've just been using PS5 and even the Xbox I've been using a little bit more. I haven't really been using Switch much at all, so... Oh well. Show headgear, ground gear. Choose whether headgear can be seen. I kind of want that off, to be honest. Field UI, minimaps orientation, party stats. Choose whether party members' stats should remain on screen at all times. I'm going to just sort of assume that the default is good, you know. Ask descriptions. Choose whether orders issued to party members should apply to future battles. No. Marker display, enemy markers, NPC, yeah, icon, story, blah 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 blah. Notifications, special notifications. Own achievements. Choose whether to have social notifications for when you have unlocked achievements. Oh, that's kind of neat. Squad left or joined. I think that's online stuff. Other notifications, tips, hints, affinity updates, preferred playstyle. Choose whether the game should begin online or offline upon loading save data. How does the online work then? I have no clue. I haven't looked into it much. I'm just going to say always ask. Online visibility on following... Yeah, whatever. We've got sound stuff. Neat. What's this? Scale flight background music? Choose the background music that plays while flying a skell. I think skells are like the flying mech things, right? Scale flight, BGM, arranged lyrics, showing up. Voice language, we've got the English. Yeah, okay, this all looks good then. Let's go new game. I don't think this game has any difficulty select, so I'm a little bit concerned on that because I like when RPGs have a bit of bite to it, but we'll see. Hi, oh hi there, Dragonfly. How you doing? Oh yeah, I have my chat box set so that chat messages will disappear off the screen after 200 seconds. I've said I don't usually have it set that way, but because I'm going full screen, I think it's good to have that so that the screen isn't being cluttered up by too much unnecessary stuff. Not that that's important, I just thought I'd... Oh, what the hell's that? But hi there, Dragonfly, how you doing? That looks like a piece of junk floating through space. Wow, it's really quiet. In space, no one can hear you scream, so that might be why. So yeah, I am familiar with this game's basic plot setup. I know it's like Earth got invaded or something, and humans evacuated to another planet, sort of thing. And this game takes place on an alien planet. That's kind of neat. It's very different from the other games. That's the moon. Oh. Oh, hello. Whoa. It's a giant Pokeball. I'm doing good, just finishing up my workday. Sure, sure. Good luck finishing up. Hope things have been alright. They're going pew pew pew.
July 2054 AD.
Hey, it's my birthday month. Or my birth month.
Caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful.
I think the font they're using for the subtitles is the same as Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition, which is a weird thing to notice, but I have an eye for that sort of thing. I might even be wrong. I don't know.
The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-like colonization project.
Is that Morgana's voice?
Interstellar arcs
From,
were launched all
like,
across
Persona 5?
from every
The
major
cat?
city on Earth.
She's got a very recognizable voice. I hear her in a lot of things.
We leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to
Should
escape.
probably really listen.
Among them was our ship, the White Whale.
So the Earth got kablooey and only one ship managed to escape, is what I'm gathering.
After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world.
Ah, the United States. Yeah, Merca.
The past caught up with us. Literally.
I do know that this game features a lot less Britishness compared to the numbered games, but I'm alright with that.
We would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet. Its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface.
Damn. Who was trying to attack them? Did they say? Did I completely miss it? Like, why they were being attacked in the first place? Is it just like some kind of alien force?
2 months have passed.
That's just, you know, wants to destroy everything, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they said and I just missed it. I'm sorry. I'll look into stuff more. if I miss stuff. Oh, sick! I forgot, we make our character. I'm not very good at character customization, to be honest. It's always an aspect of games that's very daunting for me, because I am a bit of a perfectionist, but I don't trust myself to make stuff. Oh, check that out. Okay, so you can see your character in different lightings, I guess. It's kind of neat. Okay, well, as I am male, I'm gonna be male. Base selection. So is this just kind of a... I'll just stick with the default one. Oh, crap, my height? I have no idea, actually. What, I mean... I don't know. If we're assuming that 50 is average height, maybe I'm like... Maybe I am like a tad higher than that, I don't know. Wait. I'll just stick with the default, I guess. I wonder if I can change how much of this I can change later. Oh boy. It's a skin tone. I think the default's probably fine. Nah, I don't really care about any of this. Nah, I don't really... I'm very intimidated by character creators that have a lot of detail. Like, you can adjust, like, the shape of your eyes and nose and crap. I don't think this has that, but that's stuff about character creators that tend to really intimidate me. I would ideally like for my character to look as much like my avatar as I can. So we've got hairstyles. I don't know. Oh, we got Shulk hair. I'm not sure. Wait, hold on. Did different... I wonder if different presets have different hair? Is that a thing? Because I'm not seeing this anywhere. No, they all are the same. I guess the base selection really is just, like, default. What do you want to go for? Okay, well, I'm not sure. Which one is the closest to me? I don't want it... I don't like my hair very long, is the thing, so I feel like this or this isn't quite what I'm looking for, and I feel like even this is a bit too much. This is short, but it's not at all right. Maybe this, but I don't know if the style is right there, but I feel like it's the closest I might get. I feel like I could change this if I change my mind. Or maybe I can unlock new hairstyles later in the game, maybe. I didn't consider that. Maybe. I'll just stick with this for now. Special... I can give myself like a little thing. Well, that's dumb, I'm not doing that. Roots... Ah, okay. Well, you can have all sorts of different colors. Neat. And you can have... so what, you can change the roots and the tips? And you can change them separately. Okay, I'm not really into that, so I'll just go with one color. Okay, so I want to go for like a shade of brown that's close-ish to my avatar. I've kind of got like kind of lightish brown, kind of like that. Maybe a bit lighter than that, because that looks kind of green. Sort of. Maybe like that? No, that's too white. My hair was very light when I was really young. People always thought that I had grey hair. Okay, let's see. I feel like around here is what I'm looking for, maybe. Or maybe like here-ish. Maybe around here is where I want to be. Maybe a bit lighter than that? No, that's kind of going into orangey territory, though. I'm thinking maybe this? What does it look like in different lightings? Hold on. Well, that's not what I want. Hold on. Yeah, this is why character creators intimidate me. I know people like eat stuff like this up. My twin is especially way into character creators, stuff like that. Okay, let's check this one on the model viewer. Can I switch the room? See, like that now in the light, that looks like actually that might be on the money. It might be too light though. I think that's pretty close to my avatar. I think my hair in real life is a bit darker than that. I don't know if my avatar is the most like accurate representation of what my hair color actually is. I'll go with this, and I can probably change it later. Okay, let's go with eyes. I don't want to get too, you know, caught up in all this. Okay, so, oh, we can have all sorts of... Okay, we can't change the eye shape, but we can change, like, our eyeballs. We can have weird... Ooh, crazy looking alien eyes. We can have, like, cat eyes. What's kind of the default? I guess this? Wow. I don't... This is interesting. Can have, like, robot eyes. We can change the color. Why is there two color options for eyes? Oh, you can change the pupil. Well, I'll just have that be black then. Can you actually make that any color you want? I can have it be red? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Like, cool weird. Anyway, my eyes are hazel. So kind of like brownish. Last time I checked, so I'll just go for that. Kind of dark. These are a little light for my liking. That'll do. Eyeshadow. Oh, right, okay. Interesting. Oh, damn, okay. I guess there's no way to just remove it, so it's just whatever. I don't need no eyeshadow, do I? Just go with that. Lips. I don't know. I'm just wanting to just keep it at default, really. I do hope that I can change this stuff later, just in case, because like I'm gonna be like really. I'm very paranoid about stuff. Anyway, okay, we've got face paint. I'm probably not gonna want any of this, but I'm curious about what's here. We've got some tats. For into that, we've got some hearts, we've got some butterflies, we got flowers, we got some sort of robotic stuff. Neat, we got some of that, some of this. We got this, that's very Lens, I think. Oh, that's crazy looking, neat. Oh god! Oh no! Yikes, people are actually going to play the game with that, aren't they? Some people are going to actually have this for the game. If you want to break every bit of immersion, just you flip that on. Absolutely not. Oh, you get a little panda one though. I'm still looking for spoilers, but I want to say But I just want to say, I have a Nopon model? Really? Like, how do you mean? Also, thanks for lurking. Hope you're doing alright. Yeah, be wary of those forbidden spoilers. We got an X. We got some stuff. It's more of that. More of that. There's a lot of options, huh? If you want to look like you're being possessed, you can have some of that. This looks like just a Monado symbol. Blah 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 blah. Camo, if you want a camouflage. For strategic value, yeah, that's fine. Voice. Oh damn. Oh, that's funny. I recognize pretty much all of these names. I'm pretty sure I've heard these. Damn, so we got like voice of Spider-Man, voice of Silver the Hedgehog, voice of Akechi, voice of, is that young Xehanort? Voice of Shulk. I've heard of most of these people. That's weird. Okay.
Hey there. Huh. Victory is ours. They staggered me.
Yeah, that's Spider-Man.
All right, it's on.
Yeah, Ben is young Xehanort. Oh, that's so cool.
Hey.
Yeah, this is Silver.
Hey. I'll do what I can to help.
Oh, easy peasy. Yo.
The most time-consuming and fun portion of any RPG, character customization. Not for me. Yeah, Ben is young Xehanort and Vexen. Really? Is he Vexen as well? Like, the same guy who voices young Xehanort voices Vexen. Is that for real? Oh, Bryce is Vex. Oh, really? Well, that's some range. I had no idea. Huh, okay. Cool. Yeah, every day's a school day.
Game end set. What? Game end set.
Yeah, that's definitely Akechi.
Greetings. Yeah. Greetings.
And...
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Yeah. Woohoo!
Huh?
yeah, that's young Xehanort.
Cheers. Sorry, but it was right. Let's
Yeah, this is Shulk. I might go for classic just because he seems to be the only person in this list that's British.
Sorry, but they staggered me. Right, let's do this.
Also, it's a nice familiar voice.
Sorry, but it was you or us. Cheers.
Also, one time someone said in my live stream that he thought I sounded like Shulk, which I don't exactly agree with, because I don't think my voice is that pleasant, but I took it as a compliment.
Shall we? Cheers. I'm off balance. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'll just go classic. It seems to be the only British person on this list, so... okay, this is my setup. I'm going to take a picture of that in case I want to... I don't know. Get in the game with this avatar? Let's go. How long have I been in? I've been streaming for 47 minutes, and I'm only now actually starting the game. I mean, the first 15 of that was the stream starting soon, but... Password. Password 12345667.
Attention, external access confirmed.
I'm so excited.
Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of outfits we can unlock and if we'll unlock any new custom parts and all that. New hairstyles, maybe. I think the hairstyle I have is fine enough. I can roll with it. It does make me look more like an anime protagonist though, but considering what this game is, I think that will fit reasonably well.
Please stand clear.
Oh. So yeah, I know that compared to the original Wii U version, this game has some new story, some new bells and whistles, some new quality of life stuff. None of that stuff I'm going to really notice because I've never played the original, so this is my first time, so... If anybody happens to know stuff that they've added and want to clue me in on it, then I'd be happy to know, because I find stuff like that interesting. Oh my god.
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay?
Well, my hair is a
Your
lot
senses
lighter
will
than
need
I
time
thought.
to
Maybe I should have gone
reactivate.
with something different. I don't know. It's fine. I was having a nap.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours?
I gotta... do I have amnesia or something? That's usually how this
Don't even
goes.
remember your own name?
Yeah, that's the thing.
It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
Oh no, I'm wrong about Bryce. He's not Vexen. Oh, all right. I was wondering because like I feel like I would have maybe heard it unless he really just does have that much range. Were you just mistaken? Is it someone else you were thinking about? Also, my name. So typically when you have typically in RPGs like this, like in Persona games, if they ask you your name, I'll just give them the character's canonical name. But for a game like this, where your character is very much a blank slate, with that you even, especially since you customize it yourself, I'm just going to give it my name. Usually, when I would stream games, I would call them Pixel. But considering that I intend on playing this game off stream for the most part, I'm just going to go with my real name. Jason. Yeah, alright. I wonder who does
Good,
voice
there we
Vexen then.
go.
Maybe I've heard them in something else.
What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here.
Vexen reminds me of Hojo.
How are your limbs?
Or actually, it's more like
Can
the
you
other way around because I played Kingdom Hearts first. But, yeah, Vexen just reminds me of Hojo, except Hojo is way creepier. And at least Vexen gets redemption at the end. Show your body is working fine. Show you're still disoriented. I don't want to be difficult.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time.
Derek
all
Stephen
right?
Price is the VA for
First things
Vexen.
first.
That
You'll
name
be
doesn't
needing
ring a
weapon.
bell.
There you
So
go.
maybe I haven't heard them in
All right,
anything else.
Let's get going.
Let's go. Oh, you gave me a gun. Sweet. We can use gun as gun. One thing I do know about this game is that it is way more open world than the numbered games. Because like the numbered games, they're fairly open world, but they're more like open zones, if that makes sense, to use Sonic Frontiers terminology. Also, there's a bot in the chat. Hold on. Bot be gone. Yeah, so yeah, they're more like open zones where it's like they're open areas, but there's one way that you're specifically supposed to go, but there's a lot of freedom for exploration and going off the beaten track and looking for all sorts of doodads and side quests. From what I gather, this game is way more open world, just way more open. I'm sure it does have specific objectives and places that you're supposed to go, but I think there's a lot more just ways you can go, and it's very open. Apparently, this game was what ended up, because like the creators of the Xenoblade Chronicles games would go to make, or at least assist in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and I think this was the game that really showed their stuff when it comes to creating an open world. So good for them. Elma's advice: if you're ever stumped about where to go next, be sure to check any nearby places marked with an exclamation mark. Doing so should reveal the way forward, though an occasional excursion off the beaten path never hurts. You know what they say about all work and no play, after all. It makes Homer go crazy. Oh wait, I got that wrong. Yeah, I think I chose a too light a color for my hair. So I might need to change that at some point. Also, I feel very heavy to control. Oh, weird. Jumping is mapped to ZR. That's odd. I can jump pretty high, too. Usually, jump button is mapped to B. Can I change that? Um, he's been a lot of characters for Digimon. Some characters from Danganronpa, Shino from Naruto, Mitsuru's father from P3. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. I've been wanting to give Persona 3 Reload. You might be talking about the original Persona 3, but I want to give Persona 3 Reload another playthrough. Because I haven't played the DLC yet, and I thought I'd play through the game again before getting to the DLC. Oh, I can zoom out the camera. That's nice. I like to zoom it out a little bit. Maybe just a tad more, just a little smidge more. That'll do for now. Yeah, so can I change settings, or is this just a case where I'm just gonna have to get used to the new controls? Game, remember cursor, event, camera, visual, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't think I can remap button controls or anything like that. I think I'm just gonna have to get used to having ZR be the jump button. It's usually B in all the other games. It's always B, so I'm just a little bit out of practice, you know. But hey, maybe B is for something else. Something important that will make sense. So we got that. We got camera control. I'm going to zoom out the camera just a tad more. Yeah, so that's jump. Don't know what that is. I can swap weapons with this, and the A button is nothing. Okay. The camera is very sensitive, but also very heavy. Yeah, the movement's very weird. Feels like it's got a delay to it. I don't think the game actually has an input delay, though. I think it's just how it is. I'm sure these are all things that I will just get the hang of. Frieza from Super? Okay. Interesting. So yeah, I guess he's been in a lot of things. Yeah, also, I hope the volume's been okay so far. Well, once we get into combat, that's when the game will be at its loudest, so I'll be able to judge it better there.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one.
Is there a dead person inside?
Few.
Yeah, I think my hair is looking a little bit too yellowy.
You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right?
Yeah.
Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces.
Oh. Huh.
And destroyed.
So 2 alien forces, not 1. So is it just that Earth got caught in the crossfire?
Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget.
It's a good thing you had a giant spaceship thing ready to go.
I know. It's been following me for a while now.
Was that a bug?
I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves.
Sure, I'm down.
To the task.
Ew. Target and draw. Initiate combat by targeting an enemy, then drawing your weapon. Now, what do you say we give it a whirl? I'll be here to back you up, so feel free to experiment. Okay. Yep, target. Yeah, this is familiar. Auto-attacking. After you've drawn your weapon with A, you'll automatically attack your opponent with a certain frequency, but only as long as you remain within the enemy's attack range or whatever. Arts. Arts are special abilities your weapons give you access to. Select them with the D-pad and press A to use one. You can set a maximum of 8 to your arts palette. Oh crap, the music. This is a very different vibe. Yeah, this game is feels way more sci-fi compared to because like the numbered games have some like technology and sci-fi elements, but they definitely feel more like fantasy. This feels just way more sci-fi. Like, I highly doubt we'll be seeing any, you know, typical magic or anything like that here. After you use an art, it will be put on cooldown, taking time until you can use it again. Different arts have cooldowns for different length. Yeah, so this is like Xenoblade 1. Target. Fight. Assault Hammer deals physical damage, inflicts topple. Nice. Yeah, this feels familiar. This feels about what I'd expect. I'm sure we'll be getting into more differences as we go. Also, yeah, I hope the volume was okay for that. Should be.
You're not half bad.
Should be fine.
There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Neat. Show interest in finding work. Look depressed at the idea of... I mean, I don't want to be a bother.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you.
I mean, she just gave me a compliment.
But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
I hope I can change this ugly looking shirt. At some point. I don't know. Let's see. We got a thing. Advanced Storm Assault Rifle. Is that better? Soul Voices. Soul Voice prompts are instructions, suggests or requests that your party members call out in the heat of battle. So that successfully responding to them triggers various useful boons. Ah, cool. I've got to get me some boons. I don't know what boons are. So this is new. When an ally issues a soul voice prompt, arts on your palette which match the prompt color will be highlighted. Okay, that's handy. If you use an art that's highlighted, it will succeed in the prompt. You and the prompt user will regain some HP and receive a beneficial effect. And your affinity in the with that ally will improve. Okay, so I should basically do these as often as I possibly can. Also, hi there, Tiago. Not wanting to be a bother sounds humanoid enough. Also, what? Fixer's got a background now? Does chat now exist in the void? And then my right at the bottom left of me. This is just a one-off. This is not going to be the normal. I'm just doing this because this is a first impression stream, and I think when I do first impression streams like this, I'd like to maybe go full screen like this. I'm also just trying it out. But I'll be back to my usual streaming overlay for normal. I mean, there's a reason why I have streaming overlays. I know some people do and some people don't. The reason why I typically have streaming overlay, aside from the fact that it just allows you to, I guess, personalize your stream a little bit more. Not that my streaming overlay has all that much personality to it, but it's simple and I like it. I also have my streaming overlay because that way nothing blocks the game screen. Like I want to have my chat and my avatar on screen, but I don't want them to be covering the screen typically. So that's why I have a streaming overlay. So that way the game is fully visible and not covered. For this, I was willing to just bend the rules a bit and try stuff out. I've tried my best to position things in a way that won't cover up like important HUD elements. But I can move stuff around if I need to. Let me check my menus. Party. Oh my god, there's so many menus. Stream overlay lore. Fair. I hope you're doing alright though, Tiago. I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles. Why are you pointing a gun at me? Oh no, she was stabbing me with that. Okay. I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition for the first time. I've never played this game, not the original. So... But I have played the numbered Xenoblade Chronicles games and I love them, so... I was looking forward to this. Okay, let's see. A weapon's power rating is a value that broadly expresses how strong a weapon is. Whenever you're not sure what to equip, it's never a bad idea to just go with whatever has the higher value in this stat. Well, that's handy. TP gain rating. A weapon's TP gain rating is a value that broadly indicates how easy it is to build up TP while fighting with it equipped. Keep an eye on it if you want to build up TP quickly. What the hell is TP? Toilet paper? I don't know. I guess that this will probably all be explained. So I got a proto knife. Okay. Oh, certain equipment has certain um like level requirements and additional effects. So I just got an advanced storm assault rifle. Can I equip this? It's highlighted in red. Insufficient level. Okay, so what level do I have to be? Oh, 3. It says 3. I have to be level 3. Okay, that's interesting. Ah, yes, Xenoblade Chronicles. Why are you pointing a gun at me? I've heard of this game. that gives the game that title gives the game a whole different feel. Okay, so you got your gear and your gear. You're not wearing any headsets or anything. Prototype pants. Sweet. Fashion gear. Fashion gear. Go to menu party fashion gear to be able to change your party member's appearance without affecting the gear they've actually got equipped. Stats and all. Yes, I love when games do this. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 had this as well, or at least the definitive edition does. I love it when games have this. I think any game that has gear in this way should have a feature like this, because like I want to have like good stats, but I don't want to look like a freaking idiot, so also I like simple character designs, so having like some crazy suit of armor on is not my vibe. Each time you obtain new ground gear, the equivalent fashion gear option will be added to your collection. That's excellent. Love that. Yes, drip settings. Just passing by today. Best of luck chronicling the Xenoblades in the most definitive way possible. Very well put. I enjoyed that. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure. Okay, let's see. So I can go with none. That's an option. Okay, let's not do that. I guess I'll just plot this on as my design for now. Okay, you can go sleeveless. Oh wait, left arm and right arm are two separate things. So you can just go one sleeve on and the other sleeve off. Neat. Okay. And legs. Okay. Oh wow, look at all these. Oh, hello. Wait, hold on. Grendel light suit survival. Ew. Oh, that's probably what Elma's wearing. Guess I'll go with this. Wait, is that what I was wearing? Okay. All right. Wait, maybe I should set that. Because I typically like for characters to stay in their default attire. Oh wait, this is not right. Just yeah. Okay, so I typically like for characters to just stay in whatever attire they usually go for. And not have stuff tamper with it. Unless I find a piece of clothing that I particularly like, you know. Oh, what else do we have? Arts. Alright, this is my arts palette. Wow, are these all the arts that I can learn? That's a lot. Knife arts, assault rifle arts. So what's this one? Flame grenade deals thermal damage, inflicts blaze, plus versus topple targets boost damage. Okay, cool. Special effects deals 50% more damage to enemies inflicted with topple. Okay. And assault hammer deals physical damage, inflicts topple. Okay, but I'm gonna have to break them first before I can topple them, I imagine. Do I not have any arts with my blade? With my knife? I guess not. Skills. What's this? Skill slots. I have no skills. I guess these are more like passive buffs. Okay, I won't worry about that right now. Classes? This game has classes? Huh. I guess the third game has classes as well. I'm currently a drifter. I drift places. I'm very good at drifting. The class you started out with offers a balanced variety of arts, but provides no stat bonuses. That's basic as hell. Soul voices. Customizing soul voices. Go to the main menu, party soul voices to manually set up the bonus effects for successful soul voices, but only the player character. You can choose one of 3 effects per trigger. Wait, manually set up bonus effects, but only for the player character. What the hell? This is a lot.
Everyone with me! Melee! No need to get too close. Attack is bad. It's now. Got it. That did the trick. Working. They got it. I'm cleaning up. Now's a good time. I'm cleaning up. That did the trick. That did the trick. No falling back. I got the no falling back.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, so I can customize these, and I can swap them out with different ones. Interesting. I won't tamper with this too much for now, then. And then we got good old-fashioned stats, so we can see how well I can kill things. Yeah, my hair color is way too bright. Yeah, I only hope I can change that. Active members. So we got Elma. Oh, that's a lot of members. So, oh, we can change who our controlled character is? Interesting. Okay. Won't worry about that. Intel online. Yeah, what's the online like? I guess I won't worry about that. Let's plop some save. Sorry, I've been spending so much time looking at you know, menus and crap. It's just, sorry, this is just how I be. I just want to make sure I've got all the information before I really get into things, you know. Field action. Huh. That sound effect of me opening that up sounds almost exactly like the sound effect for the Sonic Frontiers loading screens when it's giving you tutorials. Pressing the wrong button. There we go. I got a thing. I got a lacy potato. Got to get my taters. I got a ball mosquito. If this is anything like the other games, then I'm likely just going to pick up a bunch of random crap and probably forget I even have it. Oh, I leveled up. So is there no difficulty select of any kind, or is it just you go with what you got? No, seems like, you know, it's just the difficulty is set in stone. I wonder if this is a particularly difficult game or what. Because I like it when there's a bit of bite. I guess I should get some practice fighting.
I'm coming to you.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, I can choose to go for a specific appendage.
Move in and do some damage.
Great grenade. You never stood a chance.
We got him. Let's move.
Class rank up. I also got stuff for winning. I keep forgetting that the jump button is on ZR now. I got a sweet Nareen.
I'm coming to you.
They're off guard.
Let me try using my knife. Oh, I got a new art.
This'll stagger them.
Move in and do
Great
some
grenade.
damage.
Oh, okay. My weapon automatically changed to my gun when I used its art. So it grants physical resistance up. Huh. What's battle commands? Don't have any items. Issue party orders. Issue orders, Elma, tactics, withdraw. Okay.
You never stood a chance.
Nice work.
This game's pretty neat so far. All of this feels very familiar. There is like a part of me that's getting slight, you know, information overload, but I guess I'm partially to blame for that because I'm looking at everything. I'm sure the game will properly explain things. Oh, so you get experience and credits. Also got an iron knife. Do I want that? Oh, it is better than what I got. Sweet. Get more taters. Boy, do I swim real slow. Yeah, I hope the volume on the stream has been okay today. Should be fine. I feel very out of breath. I think I've been talking a lot, and then there's the excitement. I think it's my nerves as well. I should do some deep breathing. Just take some breaths. Okay. Okay. I don't know why sometimes I run out of breath when I stream. Not all the time, sometimes. I think it is partially nerves. I'm also just very excited to play the game. So sometimes I do just need to take some breaths. It's not like I'm running out of breath like, oh my god, I can't breathe. It's just I'm a little bit... You know, it feels like I've been, like, moving around a lot, even though I haven't.
No need to get too close. Attack at range.
Target in sight. Stream edge.
Stream Edge? Isn't that one of Shulk's
Shadow
arts?
strike.
They're not finished yet. Assault hammer. Shoot now. Overwhelm them.
Why does some of my arts have a little tiny thing around it? Even though they're, when they're, like, in use. I wonder what that means.
Upper hand.
Grants physical resistance up? Well, I'll do that on me, I guess.
Move in and do some damage.
I think the sound is good. I'm enjoying it. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, so early combat in Xenoblade Chronicles games are going to be a little bit, you know, just very, very simple because, you know, they don't want to
Let's move.
throw you into all the mechanics right away, so it's going to seem very, you know, basic at first. I can move the camera really freaking fast. Can I, like, lower the sensitivity, maybe? Oh, frick! I didn't mean to do that. Camera. Adjust how quickly the manual camera responds. Actually, on second thought, I'm just gonna leave it. I'll just get used to it. I thought there might be a slider or something. Finally, I'm out of the tutorial area, and it's been over an hour. You know I'm slow. We know this. And if you don't know this, then hi, nice to meet you. I'm very slow when I play games.
The rain's starting to let up. Just in time for sunrise.
So isn't this an alien planet? It's a good thing this
Follow me.
planet doesn't have like acid
I
rain or
promise you're
something.
gonna love this.
Let me guess, there's like 3 suns or 2 moons or something. Because, you know, that's how alien planets be. Maybe not. That's a neat looking... Ooh. Ooh. I can't see anything, but I'm sure it looks great. Okay, now I can see. It certainly does look pretty otherworldly. Whoa! It's a magical Leopleurodon. It's gonna show us the way. Yeah, I think I need to add a little bit more brown to my hair color, and then it'll be fine. I think it's a bit too. It's getting into like yellowish territory. I think. I don't know. It's not so bad.
They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to
Elma's
learn
pretty
to play
cool. I
nice
like her
with
so
these
far.
guys if we're going to
She's
try and exist
nice.
together.
She can fight good. I hope she doesn't turn out to be a villain or something. I don't know. I don't get that vibe off her. This feels like the opening to like a Monster Hunter game, where it kind of does like where you go to a new area for the first time and it pans around and like shows you stuff. This feels very Monster Hunter to me. So far, this game's vibe is very different from the numbered games, just in terms of its
We call this planet Mirror.
certain aspects of its presentation, especially the music so far has been very different. I guess considering this is an alien planet, I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. Like the battle theme earlier was like, it had vocals in it. That's usually vocals are very sparing. Are used very sparingly in the numbered games.
Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy.
Yeah, I know what dying
We
is.
can jump if you like. You could handle the fall.
Really?
But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty.
That's so
Given our
nasty.
options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking.
I hope anyone who is, because this is release day for this game, I hope anybody
Whichever
playing
way
this
you wanna
game
go, I'll follow your lead.
is
You
enjoying
decide.
it, as I'm sure I will, because I imagine a lot of people would, you know, prefer to play this game themselves, and I hope people are enjoying it. Enemy detection types. Certain enemies you find on Mirror will attack you as soon as they detect you. You can tell an enemy's detection type by the icon next to their name. Note, enemies with a level much lower than yours will not attack unprovoked. Okay, nice. Okay, so this is like Xenoblade 1, where there's different types. Let me guess, there's like sight, sound. Non-aggressive, no icon. Will not attack unless you attack it. Visual, will attack when you enter its field of vision. Auditory, will attack when you wander too close to it. Okay, so that's like Xenoblade 1. Okay. Sprinting. Okay, the other games don't have sprinting. If we want to reach the habitat before sundown, we'll need to pick up the pace and start sprinting. Sprinting is good for times when you need to get somewhere in a hurry. Okay, Captain Obvious. When you need to break out of, or when you need to break out of an especially hairy situation. I'm just kidding. Yeah, thanks for the info. Okay, so we hold down the thing button to do this. Neat. You know what this game kind of reminds me of a little bit? Certain aspects of this game reminds me of Final Fantasy 15. I don't know what it is exactly, just some of the open world aspects, I guess, and the sprinting. Oh my god! Check out that jump! What the heck was that about? Does this planet have, like, moon gravity? Or just lower gravity than Earth? Because I can do regular jumps and then I can be like, wow. Even more when I'm sprinting, like, whoa. That's nutso. Okay. That's actually... now I'm just going to be jumping around all the time. I'm never going to not want to jump around now. Ooh. Oh, hello. It's a human. Hello, fellow human. Male Blade. Blade? Blade was in all caps. Is it like an acronym? Because Blade is something different in the numbered games.
Sir!
Fall to the cliff, don't panic. Just head east until you find the habitat and try not to engage any powerful enemies on the way. What happens if I press R and down? Oh, it zooms into my map, does it? Oh, I just did a thing. What the hell? Oh. Whoa! Oh my god. I'm like doing some kind of bird's eye view. Wow, check that out. And everything is still moving? The game isn't even paused. You can just see stuff. That's bonkers. How did this game work on the Wii U? Check that out. Oh my god, you can see for ages with this. I guess this is how you can like get a good lay of the land. That's bonkers. I just found that on accident, by the way. So yeah, I can zoom into my map as well. Okay. Just checking to see what all the buttons do. Let's fight these things.
I'm coming to you.
Let's attack its posterior. Which I guess means butt area.
Hammer.
I do like how I can have my character have Shulk's voice. It's just nice and familiar, I think.
No need to get too close. Attack at range.
Target in sight. Shadow
Yeah, I wonder, like on these arts, some of my arts have like a ring around them that's counting up. I'm gonna wait and see what happens if it fills up. Oh, never mind, it died.
I never imagined this is where life was going to take
Oh, I got a new art. I think. Someone got a new art. Oh, it was me. I got Slit Edge. Oh, that's one of Shulk's. Oh, points. What you doing then, Atsu? I'm not sure what leaderboard would be. Am I supposed to know? That's something I can implement maybe. Okay, Slit Edge deals weapon damage from the side, boost damage. Deals 50% more damage when attacking from the. Okay, so it's just like the first game. Neat. Yeah, this game is definitely taking way more pages out of Xenoblade 1. Which makes sense, because this was in between 1 and 2. What's this biz? One thing that is very much concerning me about this game, though, is difficulty balancing, because in all the Xenoblade Chronicles games, they have that thing that some RPGs do, where not only do you gain experience points from fighting monsters, but you also get experience points from doing basically anything, like finding treasure, finding secret areas and stuff. You gain experience points, also from doing side quests. And I don't like that, because I'm the kind of player who likes to engage with everything and do lots of side quests and do all that stuff. It means that I'm gaining XP at a rapid rate, and it means that I tend to be over-leveled for stuff, and I don't want to be over-leveled. I want to be, if anything, I want to be under-leveled, because I want to, you know, really, I want the game to really push me to, you know, fight lots of monsters and level up and stuff. A really great feature that the numbered games have is, so basically, collecting experience points from defeated enemies will go towards your level, but collecting experience points from doing other things, like finding treasure, side quests, or, you know, finding areas, the XP you get from that will be put into this pool, put into this bank, essentially, and then at any time you could go to an inn or something and just claim it all and then add it to your level. But, and this is what I like to do, I like to completely ignore all of it and not collect any of it. So I like to go through all of the games without ever tapping into my bonus XP reserves that I collect, and only leveling up using XP from monsters. Unfortunately, I don't think this game has that, which is making me a bit concerned, because now I'm worried, because I want to explore and look at all these things, and now I'm just kind of worried that I'm going to end up being over-leveled at some point. And yeah, that's very much a me problem. Oh, I can change the time, neat. That's very much a me problem, though. I know not everyone's really concerned about that sort of thing, but it's something that I worry about, so maybe this game has some kind of countermeasure for that. Maybe enemies scale up with you. I don't know, wishful thinking. I'm sure I'll have fun regardless, but still. I like it when a game really pushes me to you know, really learn everything and do as much as I can to succeed. My movement speed is pretty slow. I wonder if there's a way to increase it with, maybe there's certain gear that you can get to increase your movement speed. I got an art, Early Bird. Oh, that's for Elma. What does that do? Oh, Advanced Storm Rifle. Shall I equip? Shall I give that a little look? Advanced Storm Rifle. Oh, it's a unique weapon. What does that mean? Advanced Storm Assault Rifle 2. It's a unique weapon. Oh. It's Well, I can equip this now because it's I'm at the appropriate level for it. Do I want the second iteration though? It has more attack, less hits, but it has ranged attack up and Piscinoid Slayer up. I don't know what that means. I mean, I guess it's a unique weapon. I guess I should go for it. Nothing new to report here. What about Elma? What you got? You can't equip any of this stuff. You got dual guns though and dual blades. How do I get some of that? Want a bit of that, I do. Also, we have no equipment. So far, I'm really into the game so far. I'm looking forward to it. I have a gun on my back. Okay, I want to fight this big thing. Let's go.
No need to get too close. Attack at range.
Target at Shadow strike.
I've been waiting to lash out. Shoot now.
What's Soul Challenge? I don't know what TP is. There's an orange meter under my arts palette, and I don't know what it's for.
They're not finished yet.
And I don't know what TP is either.
Keep the rhythm going.
Oh wait, my TP is displayed under my health bar on the left. I've currently got 3,000. I don't know what...
Move in and do some damage.
I'm not sure why... what it's for. Is it like for my class level or something?
Up now.
Or is it? I don't know.
What's happening?
Shadows, I'm in trouble. Heal me.
Yeah, I don't know why some of my arts have a little ring around them that's counting upwards. I don't know what the significance of that is.
I'm in trouble. Heal me.
I have no healing arts, you're on your own.
This is bad.
I should heal him first.
Music's pretty neat. Kind of reminds me of The World Ends With You. Sweet. Level up, class rank up. And getting all sorts of things. Don't know what any of this stuff is for. Yeah, I don't know what TP is. Can the game... Is there like a tip that can tell me? Auto-attacking arts, all voice of potential, healing in battle. You'll have a few ways to restore HP in battle successfully, reacting to soul voice prompts, hitting soul challenges accurately, or using healing arts or battle items. Okay. Blah 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 blah. There's a lot of stuff here. Potential. Potential is one of the stats in which your characters are measured. The higher the value, the more HP your character will gain from soul voices and arts. And the more damage they'll deal with tension arts. Okay, is that kind of like a substitute for magic? It'll also increase the damage effect when activating overdrive on foot. Don't know what that is. Becoming incapacitated, running away, battle spoils. Okay, buffs, list of buffs, weather, debuffs. Wait, weather? There's weather effects? I don't know. Is there anything in here that tells me what TP is? No. Level? This indicates the character's experience level. Raising the level increases HP and other stats. Experience points are necessary to increase the level can be gained by defeating enemies. Okay, so that's what that is. Yeah, nothing in here seems to be telling me about TP. I guess it's something that the game's going to tutorialize, I hope, because as of now I have no idea what it means. Or why I should care. I'm sure I should care, but I don't know why. So this seems to be the typical Xenoblade Chronicles open field starting area. It's a bit of a trend.
No need to get too close. Attack target in sight. Sweat. That did the trick. Now close it and clean up.
Me and Elmer are gonna rule the world together at this rate.
Now strike them again.
We're such a good team. Yeah, I like that this game so far is pretty familiar, but there's also a lot that's different. It's familiar enough. I'm going the wrong way, but didn't she say we had to get there by sundown? What's the penalty if I don't? Will I get a stern talking to? I love the moon gravity, like, wow. You just know I'm gonna throw myself off a cliff by accident at some point.
Everyone with me. Melee. My turn.
So, I'm increasing my soul voice frequency.
Waiting to lash out.
Is that like how often the soul voice prompts show up?
Topple them.
Take a shot and topple them.
They staggered me. This is bad. I need healing. First. Sweat edge. That did the trick. Now close it and clean up.
Now it's my turn.
So yeah, in case you're unfamiliar with what's going on here, this game is kind of has kind of a turn-based action RPG hybrid system, where ow! Oh, I died.
Shadow strikes.
You'll be respawned at the last landmark you passed. Do you want to return now? Can she not revive me though? Is that not a thing?
Early bird.
How does reviving incapacitate? There was a tutorial for that, wasn't it? Becoming incapacitated. If you control character HP drops to 0, you'll become incapacitated. Your allies will have 30 seconds to revive you or win the battle. You'll be returned to the last landmark. Well, why didn't Elma revive me then? Is she not able to? Maybe she needs to have a certain skill or something. Because in the first two games, any character could revive you. They just need to, like, stand over you for a few seconds. In Xenoblade Chronicles 3, they changed it so that only healer class characters can do that. So maybe it's something like that, where you need to have some kind of specific skill or class or ability in order to do that. Or maybe Elma was being an arse. I don't know. Maybe I should have given her a chance to come over to me.
You have to be like this. Lay down some fire for me.
Fire! Assault hammer! Shoot now! Overwhelm them!
Perfect soul challenges. TP up.
Never stood a chance.
We got him. Let's
I'm
move.
trying to... Oh, advanced long knife. Advanced iron knife. Interesting. Oh, this is like... Wait, is it better than what I got? I don't know. I'll take it. Advanced iron knife. It's got stuff. Humanoid criticals up. It's got less damage though, I think. Wait, or does it? I don't know. I'm confused. Total melee attack damage goes down. This says it's the same. Oh, now I'm confusion. Oh, whatever, I won't worry about it.
It didn't have to be like this.
No, it's okay if I don't understand everything right at the get-go. It's fine. I'll learn. I mean, when I started the other games for the first time, I had no clue what I was doing at first. And then it just kind of, again, there's a point where it just all kind of clicks. You know, I can Google stuff if I want to know. I'm going to pick up all these things freaking love the... I wonder if this game has full damage, because if there's moon gravity... I don't know. I feel like this might be one of the last major Switch games before the Switch 2 comes out, maybe. Because, I mean, like, Switch games are going to be released even in the Switch 2's life cycle for maybe the first year or two, or so, or something like that, depending on how it goes. But before the Switch 2 comes out, this might be one of the last, like, major Nintendo releases. This also does make me wonder if maybe this game might get some kind of, not like upgrade necessarily, or maybe this game might get some kind of, I don't know, like performance boost on Switch 2 maybe. Because this game is, oh, I got a new thing. Infuriate, inflicts taunt to draw the target's attacks. I hate that, I don't want that. Can't I get an art that does the opposite of that? I don't want to draw that Aya. I want to go for her because she's a bit more damage spongy than me. But yeah, this game is set at 30 FPS instead of 60. That's why I've got the stream at 30. So I wonder if that maybe it might get a 60 FPS upgrade for Switch 2, I don't know. Depends. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal, because none of the other Xenoblade Chronicles games are at 60, they're all at 30 as well. So, you know, I don't mind. As long as it's, you know, stable enough. Then again, the other games can dip like crazy sometimes. But this isn't really the kind of game where a dodgy frame rate will bother me all that much once you get used to it. And it's not like it's terrible, you know. It's just, you know, the frame rate can sometimes dip in, you know, more crazy combat scenarios, where there's just, like, characters and effects all over the screen. Yeah, this isn't the kind of game where, like, it's not a reaction-heavy kind of game. I mean, it is to an extent, but not that drastically.
No need to get too close. Attack at range. Target in sight. I'm being pushed back. Scream edge.
Yeah, boy, I'm really slow. I'm trying to get to the side so I can use my slit edge, but I'm frickin' slow as hell. I'm wondering if there's a way I can increase my movement speed. Probably. I would imagine so. I mean, none of the other games have that, but I kind of get the vibe that this one might. What's it doing? Ow! I'll probably do the armor thing. I guess I'll only use my Infuriate art if Elma's low on health. Also, I don't pronounce H's in my words anymore, apparently. I just said elf. My elf in it. Oh, I got a new... Oh no, she got a new art. Should I be checking what art she has? She hasn't filled up her palette yet, so I don't have to worry too much. She got side slash. Deals damage from the side. She's got way more than me. By way more, I think like maybe 1 or 2 more arts. Okay, I'm nearly there. I've been dawdling. I dawdle. I'm a dawdler. Oh, check out that thing. Oh, that's one of the big necked things that I saw earlier. Yeah, I was supposed to get there at sundown, and I have not done that. It is apparently 1 in the morning, in-game. And, you know, time moves fast. Did we make it?
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it?
This is largely
This was just the habitat unit.
uncharted territory for me now, because I saw the bit I just played, I'd seen in like some preview gameplay. So from this point on, I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen in this game.
For security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Uh-oh. It's an oogly boogly.
Grexes. And they're riled.
Hi Pixel, how's Xenoblade? Oh, hi there, Game Kid. It's going good so far, I'm enjoying it. This is my first time playing this game.
Not this close to the gate.
But I'm familiar with the numbered games, so I have some idea of what I'm doing, to an extent. These things look big and mean, though. Can we take them? There's 3. Melee and ranged weapons. The weapons you use on foot are split between melee and ranged weapons. You can switch between them with X. Melee weapons can only attack at close range, tend to do more damage per hit. Ranged weapons can attack at range, tend to hit multiple times, but damage hits tends to be lower. Okay, so having ranged weapons, would that be better for making sure the enemies can't hit me as well, maybe? Fun. But I hope you're doing alright there, Game Kid. Hope you're having a good day. When you use an art, you'll automatically switch to the weapon that the art is associated with. Your melee weapon for melee weapon arts, and your ranged weapon for ranged weapon arts. Okay, so it switches. Okay. So I might not really even have to switch manually too often. Arts which are associated with the weapon you're currently wielding, melee or range, will continue their cooldown even after they're ready to use. This is called a secondary cooldown. Oh, is that what that ring is for? Wait, arts which are associated with the weapon you're currently wielding will continue their cooldown even after they're ready to use. Wait, I'm not sure I understand. Arts which are associated with the weapon you're currently wielding will continue their cooldown after they're ready to use. Okay, but why? What's the point? Arts used at full secondary cooldown will have a greatly increased effect. Oh, gotcha. Alright. I get it. I get it. Okay, that's cool. So, it's sometimes better to wait a bit longer for that secondary cooldown just so you can get the full second, like, bump of effect from it. That's new. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that's what that was. I thought it might be something like that, but I wasn't sure. Okay, let's fight. Help me out. Should we maybe zero in on the same one? I'm gonna increase my stuff. I need you to topple. Oh wait, never mind, we killed it. I have just taken a break from Hollow Knight since I've been playing it non-stop. How's it been going with all those really, like, difficult challenge DLC fights? Have you done many of those? We're doing it, we're winning. I'm winning, son. Sweet. I win. I mean, we win. Together. We did it together.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species are still hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line.
Okay. I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably just going to, you know, run up to stuff and just, you know,
maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
do a little pew pew pew. Just, you know, go around killing stuff because, you know, it's an RPG, that's how it works. Ooh, worn survival sleeve. What does it look like? It's apparently prime equipment. I don't know what that means, but I must know. It's a sleeve type. Also, I got prototype boots. Oh, those are kind of cool. Attempted the first Pantheon and made it to the very end and got annihilated by Oromato. Oh, okay. I'm unfamiliar with what they are. But yeah, is it kind of like a if you lose one of them, you have to go all the way back to the beginning kind of situations? So that's the first you stream on Thursday. That's crazy. Hi there, Mango. Formerly Dragon Lord. Welcome. Yeah, I'm streaming on Thursday because this game just came out today and I wanted to play it right away. Basically. Ooh, this gives me less gravity resistance, but it increases my physical. I guess I want that. So do I have that now? Okay, so I can go with these or I can go with these. These look kind of cool. They look more bulky. And they have like boots and stuff on them. And they got like pockets. I'm kind of about it. I like the pockets. I'm not really a fan of skinny jeans. I think they look stupid. On me, at least. These aren't really that skinny though, I don't know. I don't know, do I want these? I'll go for it, why not? I'm glad that you can change your, like the armor you're actually wearing and the armor that you are appearing to be wearing. I love it when games do that. This seems to just be better in every possible way. It's just a slightly different color version of the sleeve I already wore. So I'll just go with that. Now my sleeves won't match, but it's okay because my fashion gear makes it so that they do match. Lovely. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Dragon Lord. I just changed my mind about these trousers, by the way. I'm just gonna go back to the way they were. I immediately didn't like them. Yeah, that's better. Too much pocket going on. Yep. But I did find out that I don't lose any of the fragile charms. Wait, hold on. I can't read. I did find out that I don't lose any of the fragile charms when I die during a Pantheon. I wish I knew that before I gave up fragile strength, and now I have to pay, well, 15,000 geo to get it back. Oh wait, the fragile charms. Are those the charms that can like break if you something? I'm forgetting. I don't think I ever used any of them. I think the downsize was just too much for me. I was like, nah. Like those are charms that break, right? Yeah, you lose them if you die. Yeah, I never did any of that because that is way too much pressure. I can't do that. For the Pantheons, I guess they're good though, because if it's like the kind of thing where you have to get through all the fights without dying anyway, then it's probably pretty useful. But yeah, you have to pay like a crap ton of geo to get them back. It's that's not a bad strategy though, honestly. Also, hi there, Elshad. Pixel, what on earth is this layout? This is just a one-off because I'm playing this game as a first impressions one-off, and I thought that to differentiate my first impression streams, I thought I'd have it be full screen. Also, if I want to edit this this stream into a little compilation, having it full screen would be a bit better. But I intend on going back to my usual streaming overlay after this. Also, it was just kind of, also I just didn't mind. It's nice to just kind of experiment, you know. I hope my my little fake webcam, face cam thing is working alright. I just plopped my little PNG into a blurred out background of Twilight Town, and put a box around it. Pretty neat. Okay, we're gonna finally go into New Los Angeles. So hello, Pierce.
Thanks.
Oh, hello. You must be the new friend that Colonel Elma mentioned in her report. Having just woken up after all that time, I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the west gate is closed at the moment. If you want to enter the city, you'll need to use the elevator at the top of the stairs. They'll probably open the gate soon, thanks to the great work you guys did killing the monsters that were causing all that trouble. And until then, you'll have to forgive the inconvenience. Please understand. Sure. I thought it was Twilight Town. Yay, good eye. Yeah, I just found I was just looking through my my folder of video game background art, and then I was like, Twilight Town, sure, let's go with that. No, actually, I'm in Twilight Town for reals. I'm actually actually in Twilight Town right now. That's where I really am. So yeah, I'm legit in Twilight Town. You're not supposed to experiment, it's supposed to be original, I'm suing you. Lots of people use overlays though. $1,000 for each Pokemon that died in your nozzle. That's like $10 billion. The elevator is ready for use. Okay. Oh, bye, Elma. Ah! Okay, you can teleport. I won't get on your bad side then. Also, I'm slightly taller than you. Wow. Okay, finally, we're in New LA. Oh, this is like from the announcement trailer. Yeah, this whole game's OST so far has such a different vibe. It's definitely a lot more sci-fi, modern kind of thing. You fight in those heels?
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now.
Yeah, Earth went kablooey.
We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles.
Cool.
Welcome to NLA.
It's a good thing it was modeled after a city that didn't already have New at the beginning of its name. Like New York or New Jersey. Because that would just be awkward.
That another survivor came to join our band of refugees.
Yeah, I haven't played this since it came out back on the Wii U. Hi there, speaking.
Resolved to forge a new way of life here.
Yeah, I've never played this before. This is my first time. I just got the Switch version today. Oh, cat.
Was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown.
Blade. Interesting.
Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light.
Yeah, Blade means something different in the numbered games.
We had no idea what fate lay in store for us.
It sounds like Blade is more of an organization in this one.
Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Yeah, zoom out. Holy crap, this is actually way bigger than I thought. I wonder how many humans are even here. Probably a bunch. Whoa! What the hell? Did it just do the CinemaSins boom sound effect? I'm sure that sound effect comes from other things, but that's what it triggered in me. So your progress, sure. It's so good, you're gonna love it. Music is crazy too. Yeah, the music is very different from the numbered games, but I really like it. Um, yeah, I've heard a lot about this game. I've heard that it's like somewhat divisive with some people. Some people say it's like not their favorite because it's so different or whatever, but I don't really care about that. Um, Although I have heard a lot of people saying that this is their favorite in the series, which is really interesting. It's very similar, but also very different in a lot of ways. So I'm really curious to get into it. I don't intend on streaming the full thing though, because I'd very much like to go through it at my own pace. I'm not very good at streaming big open world games because there's a whole lot of nothing that happens. I mean, it's fun. It's the fun kind of nothing, but probably not the most interesting to watch.
How
Or
about a quick tour of the facilities
commentate
to
over.
refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Can I get some new clothes? Because I really want a jacket. It's bloody freezing. Also, I want to explore and check out the local scene.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson.
Yeah, I've heard this game is really good. I had a Wii U, and I used my Wii U a lot, but I just wasn't really interested in Xenoblade Chronicles back then, so I never got it. But I'm a big fan now.
Fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home.
I wonder how controlled this society is, if there's some kind of corrupt aspect to it.
General. Since when?
2 days ago, ma'am.
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Is that a bad thing?
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Ask who these two people are. I wonder why they call Elma ma'am. I'm giving her the side-eye, the bombastic side-eye. I'm not a fan of the series, but this game is fire. Interesting, okay. Then I guess it must be different enough from the other numbered games to where you'd take an interest in this one, but not those. That's interesting. Okay. I'll show interest.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
This game is a lot more, is a lot less
survivor.
British
I only found
than the numbered games.
Starfall Basin.
But I guess it you know, it just helps set it all apart, you know. This is definitely supposed to be
Come
different.
on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Nice to meet you.
Me
You
too.
seem nice.
Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans.
Oh, we got a
Or just
prankster.
Gwyn.
I'm not really
The
amused.
three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew.
Huh.
I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right,
Like,
ma'am.
shut the hell
We
up.
should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too.
Wonder if I can get outfits like
Administrative
theirs.
district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Lead on. Let's see what we got here. It's going to take me an eternity to explore this whole city. Chapter 1, New Los Angeles. I've discovered a region. And a landmark. Let's head to the thing. Okay. Wanna burn it?
Hey,
Hey, you're that new guy, aren't you? The new crew member that Elmer found, right? I was wondering what sort of person you'd be. You're a handsome one, that's for sure. Oh. Flattery will get you everywhere. Yes, sir, I like the cut of your jib. Well, welcome to New LA. We're happy to have you. I'm sure there's all sorts of stuff you have to do before you get situated, eh? Paperwork and whatnot. In that case, you can just hop right into that transport that's idling over there. They'll take you straight to the administrative district. Also, the music is very much musicking. Lucy?
There you are.
Are you a survivor who was found sleeping in that life pod? I heard you face a lot of indigens out there. It's like you rolled out of bed and onto a battlefield. Look, I'm no specialist, but if I were you, I'd worry that I push my body too far. You should head over to the administrative district for a medical checkup, or at very least some rest. I don't know what you intend to do now that you're here, but it can wait until you've taken care of yourself. Everyone's so friendly. I'm going to, settings. Is there a way I can increase the text scroll speed? I think there is. NPC dialogue text speed? Yeah, there we go. Wow, the music! Check that out, hold on. This is the most, like, hype town theme I've ever heard.
hey!
Hello? Can I chat with you? No. Did you sign to arena this time? So I wonder what Blade is. Is it just the team that runs things around here? Hello, Anna. I heard gunshots and some sort of dying wail from the other side of the west gate. I guess one of the teams must have been fighting with an indigen, right? I really hope they finally took out the aggressive indigens that have been causing problems just outside the city. Because in that case, we should be able to reopen the west gate soon. They keep calling them indigens. Is monster not a word that we use in this world? You know, typical RPGs just call them monsters. Hold on, I want to quickly Google a description of what indigen actually means. Oh, wow, look at me looking around all interested and stuff. No, not indigestion. Whatever, I'll look it up later. I know what indigestion is. Autocorrect. What's this? Oh, is that one of those scale things? Is that person dead, I wonder? Whoa! Whoa, she's got like a little Monado hair clip. I saw that. Huh. Reference? Or is it a hint? Probably not. It's probably just a little cute little reference. She went to the Xenoblade Chronicles 1 merch store.
Damn it!
Hit some turbulence, did you? She's cute.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt.
Aren't you the narrator?
Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Anyone else would have died,
Gotta go out there.
and there'd be blood on your hands.
And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
And what is Blade? Find out how old Lynn is? Find out what happened with the exhaust. I don't want to be rude. Just look worried. I mean, I guess she does seem pretty young.
Doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time,
I
that
see.
is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
I swear she's
That
voiced
sounds
by
like
the
a
same
great
person
idea.
who voices Morgana.
Alright, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and
I know she voices a lot of other characters as well. I hear her voice in all
Don't
sorts
mind
of
me,
things.
I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it. Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Changing party members. Oh, okay, Lynn is a party member. Okay. You can change your active party members from the main menu active members. There, you can select allies from the reserve and add them to your active party, or swap them around. Please note that there are times where you'll not be able to change party members. Okay. So I'll plop you in there. You're a shield trooper. Oh, so a more of a tank type, I suppose. Focus balanced. Okay. Cool, the more the merrier. God, I forgot how hard the music goes for this. Oh wait, I can sprint.
Hey.
Hold on, I just want to... What did you say before?
See?
Indigen, right. I was reading that right. Indigen is a less common, less formal variant of the word indigene, meaning a person, animal, or plant that is native to a particular region or environment. Okay. So when they refer to these monsters as indigens, they're just referring to them as the locals, essentially. In a sense. I'm just gonna stick with monster. Probably. I mean, I don't mean it in a rude way, but they fulfill that monster role in RPGs. So, anyway, so what kind of gear you got? Iron shield, storm machine. You got a Gatling gun of some kind? Let me sort out your fashion gear so it doesn't get disrupted. Wait, so what's your gear? Lynn's bodywear, Lynn's armwear. Okay. That's not right. Okay, I think that's right. Survival combat. What's the difference? Oh, they're different colors. One's green and one's red. Is that the only difference between the two? Well, she's usually wearing the red one, so... Let's go! We got a little crew going on. Oh, who's that? I wonder what these little symbols next to their names mean. Some of these people have little symbols next to them. Ask Roscoe about Curator's Division? Inquire.
Listen to this.
Even merely maintaining our current front lines requires ludicrous amounts of money and materials. It was difficult enough on Earth, but supporting a military on a planet like this requires resources on a whole other scale. Which means we curators need to secure sufficient resources here on Mira to fuel Blade's military activities. Otherwise, it will be impossible to sustain ourselves against our new enemies, search for the Lifehold, or continue countless other Blade projects. It's not the most glamorous line of work, but when I came to understand how important it was to the continuance of Blade, I know I had to join up. So, I think they said how long they've been on this planet. Did they just say like a couple months or something? I think they said they'd only been on this planet for a couple months.
Hey, listen.
Give or take. Because like I don't think they just like built this whole city right away, because I think they essentially brought it here. You know, they prepared it, I guess.
Crap.
How am I supposed to handle this by myself? Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and enter the Blade Barracks. I read that wrong. There's a transport pilot down this way. Ask him and he'll take you to the administrative district. That's the wrong way. Maybe I should just move along. There'll be time for exploring later. I'm liking the game quite a bit so far. I kind of want to get back into the action some more. But, you know, it's town time. We've got to explore the city. I'm excited for the potential. I'm excited for when you know, the game properly opens up and then the world is my oyster.
Everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
So, you know, we're just trying to
Speaking
live
of
here.
which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here.
You know,
Why don't you give us the express tour?
like Earth is gone, so
Okay, you got it.
we're just literally trying to create a new life here.
New LA. It's
pretty scary.
Into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
Okay. Is there a
It's
video
also where the
game
West Gate
store?
is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often.
Is there a Dunkin' Donut?
The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district.
Ooh, is that Starbucks? No, it's not.
Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it.
Cool. It looks quite nice.
Affordable shopping paradise.
It's got like
The
palm
CBD
trees
is
and
the
stuff.
closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet.
Nice. It looks pretty
To
cool.
your right, the residential district. Housing, and more.
Yeah, they really modeled this place to look like
Plus
Earth.
a nice park and the cathedral.
Make it look homey.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill.
Yeah, it's actually quite nice here.
And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government.
Oh,
Not to mention Armory
government.
Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is
It
a
kind of
harbor
looks like
complex for
Shinra,
scout maintenance
the
and
Shinra
repairs.
building. I'm not like implying that there's a connection or a similarity there. I'm just saying.
And this
Just kind of
concludes
reminds
our
me
tour. We
a
will
little
be
bit.
landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
So, when do I get my own place? Can I get a cat? Can I adopt a cat? Did you bring animals here from Earth, by the way? Because there was a cat when they were doing the introduction, like, sweeping shots. So, do they just, like, bring...
Enjoy your stay in the
Some
administrative
pets?
district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
Hmm. What's a 60%
That
mean?
road there wraps
Is that how
around the
much of the
left
city
side
is
and leads
finished?
Right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
I like the cute little helicopters you got going on. Oh, hello. There's a person. Lara Nara. Ask Lara Nara about battle points. BP. Sure. Oh my, it's the new guy turned into little old me for help? You're making me blush. Well, you bet I'll teach you. I'll teach you everything you want to know. You earn battle points as your base level and class rank rise. You can spend those points to upgrade your skills and arts anytime you like. You can either upgrade your arts to learn devastating techniques or upgrade your skills to heighten your overall power. It's totally up to you. I wonder what sort of blade you're going to become. Such possibilities. So do I have any of these battle points that you speak of? I got no skills. Oh, I can upgrade some stuff. Slit Edge. Needs owned 30. Ah, okay, so that's what... Okay, so I got 30 battle points. Hey, okay, I see you, I see you. Let's upgrade Assault Hammer then. And it might be good to have this one for extra physical defense. Let's upgrade this. Actually, let's just upgrade all of them, because I can. Insufficient BP. Okay, so it needs more for each level. Okay, I'll just upgrade all yours as well. Although you don't have as much as me. Grants critical power, deals damage, inflicts fatigue from the side. Yeah, let's do that. Raises critical power. TP cost. Oh, is TP like a resource? Like a kind of like MP? Like that kind of thing that limits the use of certain abilities? Because this is like a TP art. I don't have any of those, so interesting. Okay, I'm starting to maybe catch on. Deals weapon damage, inflicts topple. Well, topple's always nice. Wild Smash. Boost damage on toppled targets. Yeah, let's do that. Transport pilot.
What is it?
Sorry, but the transport has been grounded for maintenance. We should be moving again soon. Blade Tower. Can I not interact with this? Must learn the mechanical field skill to recover this treasure. Okay. There's someone named Gus up there.
Hey.
I'm gaining achievements every now and then. I wonder if they get me anything. I know the game will probably teach me about it. God, even here I've got the moon shoes.
Listen.
Stella? Ask Stella about whatever that is.
Here's what I know.
We officers are aware that not all of new LA citizens are on board with the Director General. I don't know how to pronounce that. Cautions? Is that a silent CH? Chalson's policies? I don't know. But the more we allow our ideals to enslave us, the grimmer our situation will become. Hopefully some breakthrough opportunity will present itself eventually, and you've got the look of someone who might just be able to accomplish that. If you're ever ready to begin that opportunity, let me know and I'll assign you something important. I don't know what that means, but that sounds like you're gonna make me do stuff. Wow, look at that very real interior, and totally not just a texture on a window. Sorry, it's not important. I'm just goofing. This game looks very nice, by the way. I'm kind of surprised that it was even on the Wii U. It's so big too. Regina. About our shop, what you got? We sell strange and unusual stuff that my husband picks up out on the job. He's a pathfinder, so he's always finding crazy space junk and whatnot. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to show you right now. But check back later. He should be back in a little while with a new haul that will blow your battle socks clean off. Neat. Fritz.
Working hard?
The city's economy has finally sprung to life and customers are swarming to Armory Alley. I must admit, I'm worried about our future when we were attacked by an unknown enemy and had to crash land on this dangerous world. But humans are tenacious creatures. It's hard not to appreciate that when you see the level of energy on display here. But I'd rather be a part of this than a mere observer, so I better get to work. Also, nice get up.
Am I right?
Hey.
Vera?
What? Well.
Hold on, I'm just gonna adjust something real quick. Okay. After the horrible fate that befell Earth, some humans have come to resent all xenoforms. What is a xenoform? But as a scientist, I'm always eager to see examples of life forms who acquired intelligence through a different evolutionary path. From what I understand, they found ruins throughout the planet that suggest intelligent life existed here previously. I always relish opportunities to encounter the unknown. What about you? I don't know, what's this? Okay, never mind. Let me just chat up these people and then I'll head in. This is where the arms manufacturers are based. This building is for all companies that are involved in the research, development, and sale of weapons and armor for Blade. Ah, but you're not a Blade yourself, are you? Forgive me, I assumed you were officially registered when the way you were armed.
What? Great.
That gate over there? The east one? Can you believe how long it's been sealed? This is getting to be a real hassle. You want to know why people can pass through the west gate but not the east one? Well, New LA is just a residential unit of a ship that's been hastily reconstructed into a city. It wasn't exactly built with ease of access in mind. The west gate entrance is where the passage to the White Whale's maintenance management area used to be. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Everybody know. Oh, are you that newly discovered crew member? You are, aren't you? Hey, welcome to New LA. I can't say stuff. NLA. New LA. New LA. That's really difficult for me to say quickly. New LA. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. Also got maps. Ah, you're that new crew member they found, aren't you? Well, word gets around quick here. So, what do you think? Isn't this town huge? But as big as it seems, Mira is a whole lot bigger, so don't go running off half-cocked. Okay. Interesting way to phrase that. That comm device you're holding can display a map of the surrounding area. If you lose your bearings, just fire it up and take a look. The triangle is your current position, the teal dots are your fellow team members, and the white dots are people like me. As for skills... well, you don't have one of those yet, so never mind. But when you get one, take a look at your map and see for yourself. Can I do that bird's eye view thing again? Yeah, check it. It's really cool. Trevor. Yeah, all of these people, a lot of these people have these different symbols.
What's wrong?
The purpose of Blade, I want to know. The members of each division have their own responsibilities, but mine is primarily guard duty. Lately there have been reports of dangerous indigens appearing near the entrances to the city. That's why we've sealed the gates and taken a defensive posture. We've tightened our guard to the extent that there's absolutely no chance of an indigen infiltrating the city. I wonder if that's going to happen at some point. But now I hear that Elmer and some new guy already slaughtered the Grex pack that prowled outside the West Gate. So I guess we all ought to thank Team Elmer for their successful counter-offensive. You're welcome. Eleonora?
Yes?
This is Mission Control. As a Blade, you can... Oh, I see you haven't yet registered as a Blade, Jason. Well, if you do register and join a division, you'll be able to accept missions right here. I understand that you haven't yet decided what role you wish to play here in New Wow, why can't I say that? New LA. And that's fine. But I believe you would make a splendid Blade. Trust me, I've seen off countless blades standing right here. I know talent when I see it. Gosh, everyone's so nice. Positioning during combat. Any fool who's dumb enough to face his foe head-on won't live to make the same mistake twice. You must constantly move and stay on your opponent's blind spots. Attack your foe from the back, attack it from high or below, anywhere but head-on. Attacking from any of these positions will improve your accuracy and your odds of landing a critical hit. Oh, actually. Yeah, that's a interesting tidbit. You understand? Do you not understand? Either way, repeat what I just said 1,000 times until it penetrates that thick skull of yours. Okay, never mind. I was just saying how everyone is so nice.
Unbelievable.
I don't know, maybe he was just being, you know... Maybe he was just being a bit cheeky, you know?
Unbelievable.
I do wonder if this game even has full damage at all. Maybe if you get really high up. Because the other games have full damage and it's pretty strict.
The Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Thank you. Ask about registration, frown and say nothing. I don't want to be an arse. They're being so nice.
I can answer that one.
Oh, hello.
So,
clearly very important character.
Secretary Nagi.
Miss Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma.
I wonder what kind of weapons I can get.
Excellent work out
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me.
Of course.
You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Yeah, it took like an entire day to get here. That was mainly my fault for dawdling. Something looks different. Did you get a haircut? No, actually. I mean, I definitely should at this point. Yeah, hi there, Snack Pigeon. How you doing? I decided to go full screen for this stream just because this is just to mix it up, because this is a first impressions stream. I don't intend on playing this full game, and I thought it might be fun to just go full screen. I'll be going back to using my usual overlay setup afterwards, though. Skip this scene? No. Hello. Yes, hope you're doing alright. I really do need to get a haircut. I mean, my avatar is kind of a representation of what my hair usually looks like, but as of right now, it's quite a bit longer, and I don't like it.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
We should get a boss throne for your PNG, like a throne, like a chair throne.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision.
I've come in here to inform you that I've found a Pixel K. Wait, a Pixel K. We are now a trio. I see. Spelled Kaye. Oh, neat. The Holy Trinity of pixels.
He seems
Good
to be
find.
suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
I hope you're doing okay, though.
I barely
Okay.
remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months?
Yatagami and Yatagami energy.
Long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
A mouse, a bat, and a normal dude. Yeah, I really am just a
Where
dude.
we begin?
That's what my twin describes me as a lot, just a dude. Because like one time, Grim drew a picture of the two of us just because they were bored, and you know, they drew themselves like, you know, with like their piercings, and you know they like to have like pointed elf ears and stuff, and like very cool looking, and then just drew me as myself. And then they were just like, yeah, my brother's really just a dude. Gotta head out. Have a good one. Sure thing, Dragonfly. Thanks for lurking. Always a pleasure. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Not gonna lie, it'll be an awesome collab one day. Also, you're redeemed to hydrate. Just to do. Should be my bio. Or like on Discord or something. Ask how we ended up on Mira. Ask more information about Blade. I mean, I know how we ended up on Mira. I want to ask about registration. I want to know more about Blade, I think.
Blade is an acronym.
Okay.
Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think.
Yeah, okay, that's fitting.
It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira.
We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors.
Are the
police.
creatures in this planet,
The list goes
like,
on and on.
safe
It was
for
too much for the
consumption,
provisional
like
government to
eating
manage on its
wise?
own, so Blade was born.
Hmm.
The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority.
I'm
to
wondering
supersede
if,
all others.
because, you know, having memory losses seems to be a pretty common trope in games like this, which is fine. It has a purpose. I mean, the idea of it is that you start out as much of a clean slate as possible, so that you can, you know, project your own boring self onto the character. That's the point. But I do wonder, like, if there will be a point where we will get, like, remember stuff, or if it's solely just, you know, just so we can be a blank slate and that's it, and there's no significance to it. Usually that's not the case. It's usually nothing. But yeah, I can't help but wonder. I wish I could draw, because I draw you with a mouse and a bat on your shoulders and call us the Pixel Trio. Oh, that'd be really cute. I wish I could draw too. It would be so convenient if I could, you know, draw my own art. But you know, my twin is a very talented artist. They're the one who does all my artwork for stuff. So there's that. But it would be way more convenient if I could do it all myself, because I feel like I ask too much of them sometimes. Yeah, they say they don't mind, but still. Yeah, that that picture would be really cute.
The search for and recovery of.
So a
the
bat,
Lifehold.
you say, and a mouse.
Take a look at this.
Technically, they're your twin, so even though it
White was
isn't
designed to carry an
you that
exceedingly
can
large
draw,
number
it's
of
still you.
passengers.
Sort of, kinda. It's kind of like we're very similar in a lot of ways, but we also have like some of our own distinct skills and traits that kind of. So you know, we're a pretty good combo.
All of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis.
So there's a
waiting
ton
to
of
be
people
rescued.
in this Lifehold thing.
There's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting.
I
no.
see. All right.
Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
So that's what I was in at the beginning, one of those Lifehold units. I think. Ask about registration.
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short
Yeah, what's
survey
my
regarding
age
your
in
current
this
state
game?
of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
Okay. I mean, I already know how we ended up on Mira, but...
It started at the end, 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago.
The casualty of a battle between two
Oh, right, they were
hyper-advanced
floating in
alien
space for 2 years before they arrived here. That's what they said before, I think.
Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced
I wonder
to
if
ash
this
and blown
alien, like, species or whatever that attacked Earth is gonna come up
I
again.
still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma.
You
What we
hadn't
do
been there.
know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life
Well, so they had
forms.
some idea that the
That
attack was
plan
coming.
was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The Xenoforms found us again, and
Xenoforms.
well, it wasn't a happy reunion.
See, they say Xeno,
Earth wasn't
so
enough. They wanted humanity.
that's how I'm gonna
destroyed.
pronounce it.
For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
Not the inertia.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat.
I want that flashback
Once
sound
the dust
effect.
cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government.
Sorry, this is going to be random, but I've been editing a video recently, and I do this thing a few times in the video where I do flashbacks, and I've been having trouble finding a good flashback sound effect, and that like that they just had there, I was like, that would be perfect. I wonder if I can find that somewhere, or something similar. I need a good flashback sound effect, and it's really difficult because the only flashback sound effects I find online are like, you know, cartoony ones, or, you know, like harp sounds, like boo. Like, I don't want that. That's stupid. I mean, it's not stupid. It's just not what I want.
Basically, making it a sustainable city.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo,
What I really want to
I
be
have
digesting right
to
now is
so to
some
speak. Why don't you take
burgers.
our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Give me a tour of
Yes,
the
sir.
restaurant.
Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Chapter 1, Story Mission. Take a guided tour of the Blade Administrative... I can't talk. Administrative District with Lynn and Elmer to learn more about life as a member of Blade. Get experience and money. My first quest. Navigation panel. Press the right stick to display the navigation panel on the bottom right of the screen. This will show the objectives in your currently tracked missions, etc. Tracked missions from the main menu and missions. You can press the two thingamajigs to toggle the navigation menu's category, and you can do stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm covering it with my with my PNG, so sorry. Oh no, this is information for my benefit. It'll be fine. It's just saying what it is I need to do. Wow, the music is so chill here. Again, the music of this game is so different from the others. It really helps to, you know, solidify this game as very much its own thing. Although I'm still curious to see if the new story content in this game will somehow connect it to the numbered games. I don't know. I have my expectations reasonably set for stuff like that. If not, I'll be fine. I mean, I imagine there's probably a good amount of people who don't want that, who don't want it to link up with the numbered games in any way. As for me, I'm kind of just down for whatever. I don't mind. Can do or don't. I don't mind. What's this? Holo figures. Holographic figures can be displayed in the gallery within the Blade Barracks. You can obtain them as rewards for certain missions or salvage them from certain enemies. What do they do? Display holo figure. I have no holo figures. Of weapons, armor, enemies, special. So you can like display stuff of things? That's kind of cool. I kind of wish, that's something I really wish, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom had. Sorry, that game has been on my mind lately. Something very frustrating about that game is that you can build your own house, and you can set up stuff like weapon displays, so you can display some of your weapons and stuff, which is really cool, and I like that. But I really wish that they had armor display sets, so you can display certain armors and outfits that you found in the game, because there are a lot of really cool ones, but I don't really want to wear them. So, but I'd still think they're really cool to display, and that game does not have a feature like that, which is weird because it feels kind of obvious, or maybe not. I don't know. It's not that obvious, but it makes sense to have something like that. I don't know. Disappoint. Okay, let's go to the administrative... I can't say that word very quickly. Administrative district. I'm having a lot of difficulty talking today. I'm not the best at it in general, but...
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
Everyone's just been saying that I look like I do really well. Bit of pressure. What if I suck?
Everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get
Whoa.
a load of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so
That's
cool.
a Skell? I thought they were just ships
yeah,
or something.
Work it, baby.
You know, like flight units in Nier Automata. That's another game that this reminds me of a little bit. Nier Automata. I'm getting vibes of that. Ask what a Skell is. Geek out. Gaze longingly at the Skell. I kind of want to know what it is.
What? You don't remember what a Skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by?
Oh,
Basically
hence
like
the name
most
Skell.
incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations.
They're really hyping these up.
Sorry, just... I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered.
Skells seem to really be the, a big deal
Still,
around here.
Just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh.
Do I need a
For one
license?
thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
Ah, yes.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple.
Nothing
They choose
is.
you, not the other way around. You can't
What?
just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details
Oh, I
are
thought they
largely
were
hidden,
talking
but
about like the
basically,
Skells
HQ only
themselves
allows
choose
the cream of the crop
the
to
owner.
take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties and for the people of New LA in general.
Okay, so I gotta be an
If
overachiever.
you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Okay, I'm ready to get out there and kill stuff.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
Okay.
And it's not just
Wonder what kind of
official Blade
missions.
tasks. Anyone with a request
Take
is
out certain
welcome.
monsters,
Businesses, citizens,
find stuff,
whoever.
the usual. You know, like Monster
it's
Hunter.
basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here.
And I'm really
going off
thirsty today.
steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Scout
Hey,
Console.
who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
You snooze, you lose.
Hey.
A. Can't handle the A. Friggin' Sonic 06 NPC sounding.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console.
Can you play games
Going
on it?
gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sorta. Anyway,
I was about to
awesome,
say,
right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or
they're
a crazy
hyping up
person.
Blade so much, it makes me
Oh,
feel like
And here I thought you might be pressuring our
there's a
guest.
dark side to it or something.
Apology accepted.
Everyone's going around being
How
like,
about a
Blade
little
is the
shopping?
best thing ever, you
Not
gotta
talking
get
about
into
the
that.
Stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
I don't know.
Listen,
I just love jumping around,
This
it's so
street's what
fun.
we call Armory Alley.
Or we can get
Blades can
clothing.
requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for Skell equipment as well.
Okay.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell?
So you can give Skells different equipment as well.
Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of
I'm
Blade
interested to see how the
itself,
Skells
Blade
work.
Tower.
I'm wondering if it might be something similar to compare it to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I wonder if it's maybe at all like using the interlink. Because in that game you can interlink to basically grow into a giant monster for a limited time. Where you get like crazy powered up and you're a lot bigger and stuff. I wonder if using a blade, no, Skell, might be at all similar to that, or a somewhat similar idea.
Hey! Am I right?
It's just you're bigger and do a lot more damage and can do all sorts of things. I'm not usually about vehicles and stuff in games, but I really grew to like interlinking, so we'll have to see.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here.
Vandam?
The government leaders, too.
That's
They're
a
based in the
familiar
tower.
name.
Guys
Interesting.
like our new Director
Must be a
General
coincidence.
Maurice Hassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
This game came out before Xenoblade 2,
That
though.
about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously.
I'm gonna
that's
turn
enough.
up my fan.
We're not
Hopefully
here to make a sales
my microphone
pitch.
doesn't pick
We
up on
just
it.
want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully...
If
it
you
will
if
be
you
very
hear the
impressive.
sound of my
The
fan in the
decision
background,
will
I
be
can
just
turn it
that,
down. It's just
your
getting a little bit
decision.
warm in here.
In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Yay, I did it! I really showed my stuff in that mission. Elma's advice. You've just woken up, so you might be feeling pretty hazy. If you're confused about anything, you can check the tips. I bet you'll find some info there that'll be relevant to your situation. Treat them as your basic textbook for surviving on Mira. Okay. Save the progress, okay. I really want to get out there and fight stuff now, but I feel like we've got a little bit of still got a little bit more setup to do.
Am I right?
Boing, boing. So this is my pad. This is my zone.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who
You look
wants
very
fresh cup of
amused.
tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He
This
stopped
place
by
looks
while we were
cozy
out on
enough.
your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
Seems like I'm really being pushed into
I
joining Blade.
explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone.
Yes, but you are strongly pushing me that way.
Can we count on you to do your part?
Yeah, I'll join, whatever. Oh, I can actually refuse. Shrug your shoulders and shake your head like, nah. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll join. I feel like you're not going to take no for an answer anyway.
Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Yay! I am a cool kid now. That's me.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we
Probe
should back up a
installation?
bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look.
Okay, getting the lay of the land.
What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, so it's just increasing
Frontier
map
Nav
data
probes
and stuff
can
like
also
that?
detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Okay.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it.
Easy
East
peasy.
City.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I am curious if there are any more intelligent life here. Probably, there's gotta be.
Of course, Mr.
And they're gonna be all like, ew,
All right,
humans,
you two,
get them
shall
out.
we?
Where did I put that bug spray?
Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Install the data probe at the Frontier Nav site and complete your training. I get all sorts of things for doing this, so let's do it. This is not a very comfortable chair. Okay, so can I buy stuff? Like, look at the shops and stuff? Because I haven't been able to look into any of it.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
Oh yeah, that guy said that.
We just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
I'm looking at her like, I don't find you amusing. Suggest it was you and Elma. Suggest it was Arena and Gwyn. I don't want to boast.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Arena's team is one of our best.
Because, like, we've been hanging out here for a while now.
How does he know Arena and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Cool, I'm ready to get out there and do some exploring and fighting and looking for all the cool things. Segment feature unlocked. This is Eleonora, Blade Support Lead, here to tell you that the segment feature on your map is now available for use. It's disabled on your handheld comm device and... wait. Segment feature, okay. And it's a useful tool with lots of info about Mira. Take a look if you're unsure of where you are or what to do. Main menu map segments. Oh. Oh wow, we can zoom. I wonder how, because like this game was on the Wii U, so I wonder how much of the menus in this game were on the gamepad. I wonder if the game forced you to use the gamepad. Because, or if I have Pro Controller support. I never had a controller with my Wii U. I just used the gamepad because I thought it was fine, and I didn't mind using the gamepad. Okay, Frontier Nav. Segments, map. Oh, what's this? Landmark. Oh, can I like fast travel this stuff? Maybe that unlocks later. So it looks like this world's divided into a few... Oh wow, it just goes out pretty far. Yeah, there's like a few regions. Kinda. Alright. Let's go. So wait, can I buy things or is that a no? Oh, I can. Weapons? Oh, crikey. Oh, there's like all sorts of different weapons. Long swords, shields, dual swords, javelins, proton sabers. Photon sabers, rather. I can't buy any of this crap because it's too much for me. I can't equip it. Oh, right, I need to be in a certain class. Okay, well the game will probably teach me about classes later. I think like having like a longsword would be cool, or maybe photon sabers, what's that about? Seems pretty neat. Okay, well, I'll worry about that later. Protective wear? Okay, this is where we can buy like clothes and stuff. Diving bodywear, swimsuit, survival shirt, survival bodywear, survival torse, so that's a lot. Oh, you can get it in pink. Blade wear, casual wear, huh. Vivid. I wonder if I can get long sleeves. And a survival sleeve. Survival glove. Oh, cool, look at that. You can have like a cybernetic looking arm. Gauntlet thing. Oh, that's neat. Okay, it's probably all in good time. Let's just go. I'm sure I can handle it. I might be going the wrong way.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, this is the escape. I love the jumping. I can't get over it.
Hey.
Asked Thomas about the Indigens?
Yes?
Why not get used to battling Indigens by fighting some Ovies? This place is lousy with them, after all. Unlike Grexes and other more ferocious Indigens, Ovies won't even attack unless you hit them first, which makes them useful for training dummies. Another piece of advice, don't mistakenly pick a fight with any of the dangerous creatures near Sayrum Lake to the north. Numerous skilled interceptors have fallen to the Indigens in that area. As a noble goal to protecting the city is, it's not worth risking your life like that. If you ever catch the eye of one of those Indigens, turn away and run. I said stuff wrong. Oh man, it's getting dark. Whoa! Oh, check that out. Is that the moon? Or is that another planet? There's like a... I'm assuming that's the moon. Ah, this is beautiful. It looks like... Whoa, look at that one. Are those other planets? Or are those moons? Just really close. Wow, the sky looks beautiful in this game. And it looks pretty high quality too. Lovely. Huh. I love it. Okay, let's kill this thing.
You ready for anything?
Weaken them just to be safe.
Okay, I can go for different appendages.
Shadow strike.
Let's go for the leg.
Catch me up.
Sorry, I'm in a bind myself.
Oh, crikey. Oh, God, we're losing. Someone break it.
I'm in trouble. Heal me. Side slash.
I'm dead.
My adrenaline rises. Okay.
So can someone revive me, or how does that work? Okay, so you can.
Now, melee attacks. Shadow strike.
What limits my ability to revive?
Upper hand.
How do I revive people?
This is wearing you down. I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, we should probably leave. How do I escape?
One more hit.
I like that. This was a bad idea. Just remembering when I was like, oh, I'll be fine. I can handle it. It's fine. God, leave me alone. There we go. Yeah, I wonder how I revive. Is there a... maybe there's a tutorial that explains that. Healing in battle. Yeah, that's a second. So can I not revive? Or is that something only my allies can do to me? Let's try again and fight this thing. This time let's do it better.
Now close in and clean up.
Watch me lay into it.
Flame grenade!
Suck nice. Move in and do some damage.
I've been waiting to lash out.
Are we winning?
Now, mine
Oh, we're doing good. Yay, we did it. Cool. Good luck with that. Advanced survival goggles. Shall I equip those? They're too much for me. Level 8. Can any of you wear them? What was my gravity resistance? No, none of us are high enough level. Wait, hold on. Do none of you have headgear? No, you do not, huh? Prototype Scouter, electrical resistance, defense. Who has less defense between the two of us? Elma, definitely. So let's give it to her. Okay, so we're going over here. Almost there. Oh, we got some nasty looking monsters over here. How do I switch lock-on targets? Because I don't want to target that, I want to target these. Oh, okay. Oh, I couldn't target them because they're part of a cutscene. Probably.
What?
They're snoozing. Oh wait, no, are they dead? Oh no, that would be why I can't target them. That thing looks nasty.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Who's in charge of naming these things?
Unless...
Not that I mind the names, just curious.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh?
It's pretty close to the city, too.
Looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database.
Should we kill it?
If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago. But it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Well, I'm just kind of standing here absorbing all this info. Ask what a tyrant is. Suggest killing the tyrant. I mean, I've done both of these things just talking right now, but I probably want to know what a tyrant actually is.
The tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when we find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of.
I see.
The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field.
But as protagonist extreme, I'm sure we'll do fine. Suggest the 3 of you can handle it. Say you can't leave it so close to New LA. Let's say that.
As long as you understand the risks involved.
I have barely any proper combat experience, but I'm sure we'll be
Same goes for
fine.
everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Cool, thanks.
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory.
No, I want
As
to
long as we buy
take
enough
it
time
out.
to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Okay, I should probably heed her warning a bit. Lynn's advice. Engaging a tyrant is no small task. It's important to equip your best before charging in, so double check all weapons and gear. Or make sure your arts are ready and leveled up, okay? It's the first step to becoming a combat master. Okay, let's see. Ground gear. So what do we got here? Advanced iron knife. Melee attack, melee accuracy. Upgrades. No, don't worry. My rifle. Assault rifle 2. Yeah, I'll stick with that. I think. Wait. Attack. Cool. Oh, this gun looks really weird. But in a cool way. Let's see. See how to compare. There we go. That's what I want. Cooldown is higher. Hits are more. I wonder what stability means. It has less attack though. I'll stick with what I got. So we've got Lynn's armware. Can I actually wear this stuff? If it's already occupied? Probably not. I don't think I really have anything, so let me check my arts though. I do have some battle stuff, so maybe I could upgrade one of these. Chrome armor, slit edge. I feel like the armor is useful. Can I upgrade it? I think I can. And then for the others. You don't really have... Oh wait, you can upgrade this one. You can upgrade this one. What are your arts exactly? Flame Cloak grants thermal resistance up. Deals weapon damage versus topple targets. Deals weapon damage, inflicts topple. Deals thermal damage. Okay. What about you? Critical, deals weapon damage, boost damage. Deals weapon damage, inflicts stagger from the side, boost EP. Okay. So I've noticed that instead of referring to it as break, it's called stagger in this game. Usually how it goes is that in the other games you'll want to like inflict break, which kind of makes them, you know, leaves them open for a second. But while they're in that break stat, you can inflict topple to have them topple over, and then they're completely vulnerable for a few seconds where they can't even attack. So you basically want to topple as often as possible. I'm noticing now though, in this game it's not called break, it's called stagger, but other than that I think it's the same thing. Destroying appendages. You can aim your attacks at particular parts of your enemies. Reducing the appendage health damage to 0 will destroy it. You can change the part you aim at with R, Y, or A. Additionally, destroying appendages before defeating an enemy may yield additional rewards in the battle spoils. Okay.
Strength comes from experience. That's true on anything.
Whoops.
Shadow strike! Fire carnival!
I want to go for the head. I'm a little bit intimidated. Go for the tail. Can we go for the legs?
Keep the rhythm going.
We go for horns. I kind of got like slight information overload for a sec there.
This is bad. I need healing.
I'm gonna give myself some defense.
Flame grenade! I've been waiting to lash out. That did the trick. Now close in and clean up.
I'm gonna give Lynn some defense up. Because she's like, seems to be the tank of the group for the most part. Oh my god, we were actually like nailing this. Oh cool, topple. Oh, this music's different. Yeah, we did it! Nice! That wasn't so bad. It was really big, it was kind of hard to see.
We are awesome!
In the third game, in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, they added a feature where the camera automatically zooms out depending on how big the enemy is. Kind of wish this game had that too, but it's just something to get used to, because it's not like any of the other games have
There's
that.
no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Well, let's do it. So I'm gonna
Okay, the probe should be ready for
I'm gonna
insertion.
sit in a different position.
Thanks, Lynn.
So my legs
The
are
top half
hurting.
of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth.
Yeah,
We
cool.
tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run.
They're so descriptive. I'll tell you one thing, they're really like fleshing out how they do
Why
things,
don't
you know.
you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Oh, can I? Show interest and launch the probe. Suggest Lynch take care of it. I don't want to launch it. It looks like a phone. It's pretty cool.
Good. Now we just need to give it
So
a minute
digging
to reach
using
the target depth.
lasers. How very sci-fi.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day,
Tell you
there's
one
really not
more
much to
game
it.
that this kind of reminds me of a little bit. Pikmin. Kinda. Like the whole going to an alien planet and, you know, doing stuff
Hardest
there.
part was calculating the ideal
And trying
probe
to survive
locations.
and
We
all
need them
that.
spread out evenly to
Little bit of
maximize
Pikmin.
data collection.
So far, what I'm gathering is that this game is like reminding me of, well, first of all, Xenoblade Chronicles, and then there's a little bit of Final Fantasy 15 in there, and some Nier Automata, and some Pikmin. Well, this game is a little bit of everything.
Planting probes is easy, and the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
We killed a big old tyrant. Advanced survival bodyware, okay. I wish I could check the stats of it or something before I take it. Maybe I can, I don't know. Frontier Nav probe sites, or FN sites for short, are optimal locations to plant data probes. Placing one will reveal segment recon for the surrounding segments. Go to the main menu, map segments to see which segments contain Frontier Nav probe placement spots. Installing data probes. I am allow a Pathfinder. If we're going to grow Frontier Nav, we need to install more data probes. To plant one, simply approach a vacant Frontier Nav probe site and press A. If you find a good spot, be sure to go ahead and claim it. It's common sense, really. Engaging massive foes. Now all that's left is to report back to base, but first I'll let you in on a secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a Skell. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant, is pretty risky, so be careful about such things in the future, okay? Interesting. That fight wasn't even that hard. What do these symbols mean? Segment Recon shows the details of the tasks that are to be performed in each segment. Each category is shown with its own icon. Resolving these increases your survey rate. Segment markers. If there's a segment recon task still to address at your current location, a yellow hexagonal area will be displayed on your minimap. This is shown as the segment marker. Segment marker indicates the borders of the segment you're currently occupying. You can also go to the main menu, map segments, then select the segment and press the right stick to manually display the segment marker for that particular segment on the minimap segment. Manually set segment markers will be displayed as a blue hexagonal area even when you're outside their borders. Okay, so it's like setting waypoints and stuff. Okay. So what's this about? Treasure info. Wrecked vehicle just outside New LA's East Gate. Tyrant. Oh, level 25? Okay, that will annihilate me. So there's like stuff that I can find. Shall I mark a segment and go have a look? Can I zoom my map out? No, okay, that's as far as it goes. So I guess monsters that have yellow numbers on their health indicates that they're above me level-wise. I like how you can just walk through these little objects to pick them up. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 had that as well. In the other games you have to manually go up to the glowy thing and then press A to pick it up. So he said something about there being a vehicle around here. Oh, is that it? That looks like it. Well, I am... is there a way I can... yeah, change time? I'm tired of the night time. Let's have some sunlight. There we go. It's nice. Okay, is this it? Do a little beep boop on my thing. Yeah, this place is pretty cool. I'm excited to explore more of it. Is this ice? Let's go to map. Let's have a look at this thing. Wait, can I set more than one waypoint? Oh. I'll get rid of that one. Yeah, still haven't encountered any full damage. Let's see. So we're down here. Just gotta keep going this way. Yeah, that's the probe we set up. Something I just noticed, or actually I noticed it even in the gameplay previews I watched, is that we're not exactly centered in the screen. We're slightly to the left, or at least that's what it looks like to me. I wonder why that is. So far, it hasn't really bothered me though. Okay, let's do some fighting.
Looks like we've got no choice.
With me! Melee!
Now it's my turn. Side flip now. Melee attack.
Chrome armor! Flame grenade!
I'm going for the tail.
Upper hand.
So yeah, you can aim and destroy different appendages. I don't recall if the other games really had that.
Get fired up.
At least not in this way, where you can get like different stuff for destroying different parts.
Side flip. Shadow strike.
Now close in and clean up!
Oh, that's on cooldown.
Early burn.
Chrome armor!
Now melee attack.
You did!
Neutralized. Nice work.
I wonder what we can use these materials and things for. Oh, wow, that one's level 81. Okay, is that like a unique enemy, probably? it feels like a series trend where a like level 80 plus monster shows up in a really early game area to really, you know, scare you. And then eventually you'll be able to tackle it way later. And it's always a monkey. It's always a giant monkey of some kind. Frickin' monkey. Whatever, I kill you now. Yeah, I'm getting in the groove now. Ow! Jeez. Can one of you heal me, please? Oh, it might kill it. They might kill it before they... Okay. Yeah, that thing killed me in one hit. Oh, I got a... Was that me that got a new thing? New art. Party arts. Recuperate. Boosts evasion, continuously restores HP. Okay, so it's like a light heal. It has a TP cost of 1,000. None of my other arts have had a TP cost as of now. So that must be what TP is for. How do I get TP? Is it just, you know, landing hits and doing those little quick time event B button presses? I imagine. So not only do I need to wait for the art to cool down, but I need a certain amount of TP as well. Which is interesting. So like, you can't... There's a bit of a limit. Fair enough. Oh, it's raining.
To lash out. Shadow strike. Assault hammer. Shoot now.
Yeah, the combat's fun. I'm liking it. You know, I'm probably only really scratching the surface. Can I heal? Oh, I can only recuperate on myself. It's a shame. There we go, got some more rank up. New art, Shadow Runner. I'm really excited to really dive into this game. This is a dead end. Am I in the right place? Yeah, there's just, there's a beach down there. Can I live? Oh, those monsters look nasty. They're a bit much. Cliffside beach. Maybe I can just sneak around them and get what I'm here for. I don't even know what I'm here for. Does the map tell me? Object, alien wreckage. So I'm looking for some alien wreckage. Oh, there it is, over there. Okay, I'll just shimmy around these monsters. Well, these monsters are smaller. Could try my luck with some of them. Oh, I can sprint even when I'm in combat. I did not think of that.
Now's a good time to use an aura. This should tide me over. Flame grenade! Shadow strike! Nice. Move in and do some damage. I've been waiting to lash out. Stop now. Melee attacks. I've been waiting to lash out.
How does aggro work in this game? Because I'm not seeing any indicator for it. Like, I'm not noticing any like marker on my feet to indicate who the enemy's going for. Okay, well I got the thing. I did the thing. Neat. So I guess I'll head back. Can I fast travel? Or... Oh, you can see NLA from pretty far away. That tower's real big. So yeah, maybe I can. Show destination. Find self, place marker, hold region intel, map shortcuts. Can I fast travel at all? Is that a thing? I'm not seeing anything like that. Nah, I guess I'll just hoof it. That's fine. Can grab some stuff. I'm sure fast travel is a thing. Whoop. You got spotted. This is good. Oh god, Elma's not doing good. Yeah, I wish I could use my recuperate skill on other party members. It's something that I can only do on myself. It needs my physical resistance up. Sweet. Ah! Oh my god! Run! Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. That thing jumped out of nowhere. I'm dead. God, that freaked me out. Okay, let's go. Did my progress save at least? No, it did not. Really? Okay. So, like, my completed missions don't save. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go. It's clearly supposed to be a higher level area anyway. I'll just bounce. Okay, I thought at the very least the stuff I'd collected and the objectives I did would save. Maybe you have to do something first. Okay, let's kill this thing, because it killed me earlier and I want revenge. Ow. I've been staggered, have I? What is... I wonder what morale level is, because I'm noticing that as like an orange meter on my palette. I guess it just makes stuff happen good. It's just good. It's just a good thing. I don't know if it's because I haven't been noticing it, or if it's just not happened, but I haven't seen many of those soul voice prompts where it's like, do a specific thing. Or maybe I had... Maybe, actually, now that I think about it, I think a lot of those have been showing up, I didn't realize it. I think I expected soul voices to be a lot more of a big, like, song and dance when they show up, you know, and it'd be made very clear. I don't think, because I've noticed, like, some of my party members talking with certain colored text boxes. Like, I think in that fight earlier, Lynn was like had a purple one, indicating that I should use a purple art, but I didn't register that because it was very easy to just gloss over. Oh, I'm still in gameplay. I thought it was a cutscene. Hello. Oh, so you're Vandam.
Commander Vandam.
Well, now look what the cat dragged in.
Man, this is a very good-looking game.
Sorry we missed you last time.
I mean, this is a remastered version, so...
HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training.
How did you know that? Word really does get around.
That was reckless. And goddamn magnificent.
Yeah, did it. We've got stuff. We've got 10,000 monies. What's the currency here, anyway? Are we still using dollars, or...?
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry
The
about
bet?
it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Was he wasn't sure I was joined?
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale.
Are we gonna
Same
flashback
idea,
to that?
basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow?
No, okay, no
Not much for
flashback.
Conversation, are you?
No, I am a silent protagonist.
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions.
I guess
just
I can
fine,
kind of
Emma.
see why some people
Anyway,
who are
first we
very
need chatty Cathy
accustomed to
here choose a
the
division
numbered
and pull an
games,
assignment.
or I mean, only Xenoblade 1 was a thing when this game came out, so I guess just that one. But this game is very different, especially because of the fact that you are a custom character that's silent. It means that you can't really get too involved in the conversation or the story all that much, and you are just really a blank slate. I can see why some people may not really vibe with that too much. I went into this game knowing it would be that way and knowing it would be different and expecting as such. So, you know, and I've heard that this game is great in its own way. So I'm not really too concerned about that, but I can kind of see the potential disappointment from some people. Ask about the assignment, ask about divisions.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields.
Okay.
Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right?
Okay, so it's not just all about fighting.
There are 8 different fields in all.
Oh, that's
each
what
one
those
has its
symbols
own
mean.
branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions.
Divisions. Right.
Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is
Finding
planting data
paths.
probes, like you did on your training mission.
Okay. Do I actually have to choose one of
It may
these?
not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place.
I like
The more
this guy.
probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the light hole.
This must be crazy.
Covering the rest of the human
I
race.
didn't consider the fact that, you know, the protagonist here just woke up with no memories and all of this is just thrust upon them. It's pretty crazy.
Okay, next up, Intercept.
Like information overload.
You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen, this is their division.
Okay, what do they do?
Interceptors have one main duty. Protect
Fight?
New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira.
Okay, cool. I'm into that.
Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Can I just join every division?
Next
Or is it just one?
are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigent that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale.
Okay, so I've just been dabbling in a little bit of everything so far then.
Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be
wonder what this
treated
game's
like it's
end goal is gonna be.
irreplaceable.
Like, how's this game
Also,
gonna
the
end?
search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Because as of right now, there's no, like,
Curators.
villain, really.
Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory.
Hmm.
Bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Does the person who discovers the new creatures get to name them?
Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Yeah, it's important. I was thinking of that, like,
Outfitters.
how you're getting
All
food
of
and
our
stuff
ground
here.
gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas.
That sounds
And
boring.
even assist with testing new prototypes.
I'm kidding. I mean, I don't know.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor, Mediators.
Well, so they're like
Lost cat,
the authorities?
It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions.
Yeah, wow, thanks for the info
Any
download.
idea which one you'd like to join?
I don't know.
Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you
Does it
still
have to
a
be
lot of
one?
freedom in how you operate.
How much of the game changes?
Mediators
Because,
can still
like,
get out
it
there
feels
and
like the
mix
game
it
is
up
set up
and
in a way
hunt
for me to
indigents,
dabble in
whatever.
everything.
And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too.
Oh, okay. So I don't have
To
to...
be honest,
It's not
even
like I'm
though it's sort of
solely
frowned
restricted to
upon, you
doing
can
one
actually
thing.
change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this.
Okay.
All right, you ready to
Wait,
choose?
why is it frowned upon to change your division? What's wrong with that? Asked to explain it if no. Say you're ready to choose. This is such a big choice, though. I feel like I need to think on it. Select your division. Yeah, I said confirm. There we go. Okay, pathfinders, place data. So what is this changing? What exactly does this do? Because it's not like it's going to prevent me from doing other things, right? Because when I was out just now, I was fighting, I was setting up things and finding things. So the game can't just restrict me on doing things, so what exactly is this changing? Protect people in their life and indigent threats, eliminating threats, by dangerous creatures. I kind of like the idea of being a Harrier or an Interceptor. Pieces of wreckage, curators, unexplored territories is pretty cool. I think I'm thinking either Interceptors, Harriers, or Curators. Blah, blah, blah. Protect the people, chance of eliminating threats. Yeah, let's do that. I think Harrier's pretty cool.
Then it's settled?
I like fighting the big stuff. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Alright. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a blade.
Yay, confetti.
Congrats. And welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
They have those little party poppers. Yes, I look incredibly enthused.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
Alright, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
I'm also curious about what party members we might find.
Of course.
It's been suggested from various videos I've watched on this game that the best way to play this game is to really take your time. And, you know, smell the roses, look at all the things, chat with everyone, you know, stuff like that. Well, chapter 3. Builders of a Legacy. Blade services. You're officially a Blade now, congrats! Becoming one of us grants you access to a variety of services, including the shop terminal, the AM terminal, mission control, and more. Some services are still off limits at the moment, but I'll get back to you on those later. Ever wish you could zip straight back to a place you visited? Well, that's why we have fast travel, yay! Okay, cool. Allows you to instantly return to significant landmarks, as well as any Frontier nav sites they have data probes installed. Just access the map to use it. Okay, cool. Supporting ARM manufacturers. ARM manufacturers, or AM, support us from the sidelines by developing new weaponry and gear. By utilizing their services, we can support them too. Head to the AM terminal in Armory Alley to learn more about working with AMs and make new gear. Oh my god, so much info. Missions. Missions comprise duties and requests received directly from the concerned parties or via mission control. They are divided into 4 categories that provide rewards and affinity when completed. Story missions. These missions advance the game's main story. You can accept them in the Blade Barracks. Affinity missions. These missions heavily feature your team members. You can accept them wherever you see the relevant icon. So I'm going to want to do these. Normal missions. Most requests from NLA citizens or fellow Blades. You can accept them wherever you see the relevant icon. Basic missions. Simple tasks by defeating enemies or collecting items. You can accept up to 20 from mission control. Okay. More stuff. Blade reports. Blade reports are a communication tool that residents of Mirror use to share useful information they come across. When you visit a segment for which you haven't completed the segment recon yet, you may receive a Blade report post. If you do, check your current position on the segment view of the map screen to confirm the segment recon objective, and do your best to resolve it. Okay. Useful, useful. Alright, that's a lot of stuff. Well, I think I'm satisfied with leaving it here for today, I think. I'm starting to get a little bit tired now, actually, so... but this seems like a decent place to end it. You've, like, I've gotten a good idea as to what the game's like and stuff, and I think I'm ready to continue myself. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to call it here for today. So thank you very much for joining me if you did so. I'll be plopping this on the VOD's channel, same as always, so if you're watching on the VOD, thank you very much for that, you're appreciated. So yeah, I don't know when I'll be streaming next. Friday is usually a stream day for me, as I'm streaming on Thursday today, so it's a little bit different. I figured that this was more me moving my Friday stream to today. I might stream tomorrow if I'm feeling like it, but I honestly don't know. I might want to, like, you know, not. Because that would unfortunately mean that I wouldn't be playing Uncharted 3, but maybe I could do an extra stream next week or something like that. I don't know. Depends how I feel. But if I don't stream tomorrow, then I definitely will be streaming on Sunday, though, for some more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Getting fairly close-ish to the end of that game, so probably not going to be done for another couple streams, I'd say. So, but yeah, more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be on Sunday, so join me for that if you'd like. As I said before, I won't be continuing this game. This was more just a first impressions of the game, just for fun. So, yeah. And I'll be going back to using my usual stream overlay, the whole situation. This was just a one-off, so yeah, thanks for joining me. But I think I'm all done for the day. Yeah, I'm going to call it here. So, with all that being said, I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.